Welcome back, everybody, to the GeoGuessr World League. We're here to bring you the second slot of the day. I am your host, Project Bloom, joined today by Chicago geographer, the legend CG. How you doing, man?
Dude, I'm doing great. We have an insane lineup of matches right now, so I'm excited.
Yeah, today is going to bring absolute heaters throughout. I cannot wait. It's going to be so exciting. But before we get into that, what are we even here to do? What are we even playing? Let's talk about the game of GeoGuessr itself, CG. Talk to me about how you play the game.
Absolutely. GeoGuessr is a geography guessing game. You're dropped somewhere in the world in Google Street View, and your goal is to guess where you are. So you can move around, you can look around at your clues, move to signs, take in the landscape, make your best possible guess, open up that map, drop down where you think you are. It's scored out of 5,000 points. If you're right there, you get 5,000, and that's always exciting. And that's basically all there is to it.
That's it. That's the game of GeoGuessr, and within that, they get these game modes competitively. We start off with a moving round. You got 1 minute per round in all of our game modes, but the first one is move. You can move up and down the road freely with no restrictions, find whatever information you can, and try and make the best guess possible. Then for our second game, we move on to no move. That's where you spawn in and you get one 360 panorama, and you can't move up and down the road anymore. Then, if we get to that tiebreaker, it's NMPZ. That's no moving, panning, or zooming. No moving and no looking around. It's one still, singular image, and that's always our tiebreaker. Always exciting to see those. And considering it's a best of 3, if we get a 2-1, the winner will receive 2 points toward their world ranking. While if you did get one of those games, you're still going to get 1 point. But with 3 points on offer, if you're going to win a 2-0, you actually get all 3 possible points on offer that go directly toward your world ranking. And this world ranking is going to decide who's qualifying directly for the World Cup. With all that said, guys, let's take a look at the schedule and the standings. Looking now, these are that world ranking that we were just talking about. CG, talk to me about what you're seeing here.
Yeah, we have some amazing standings right here. Radu C is starting to pull ahead a little bit, 62 points. That's 4 points ahead of Consus. Consus, of course, the 2023 world champion. And then right behind them are Blinky and MK, first and second place respectively at last year's World Cup 2024. So we have some amazing names rising to the top, of course. Really cool to see Harrier in 5th place. I'm proud of him. And yeah, just awesome to see everybody's standings shaking up here. Top 10 is looking really nice right now.
Yeah, it's looking really nice. It's exciting to see. And I want to mention, you mentioned Blinky, MK, 3rd and 4th. We're going to actually see them match up later today, so you do not want to miss that. That is going to be an absolute heater. We're getting a 2024 GeoGuessr World Cup Grand Finals rematch here in the league later today. So stick around for that. As you can see now, looking at that schedule, we can see that where that's going to be in that 2nd slot. But first up, we're going to see Kratsooo Blinky today, which is going to be an absolute heater as well. And Consus Finbarr. I mean, we're going to see an absolute moving masterclass to start, and then Consus Finbarr, 2 of the top players in the league right now as well. So we're just starting with absolute heaters today. Anything else when you look at this schedule? Anything else you want to talk about?
Yeah, honestly, I think most players today are really high caliber. This is one of the most exciting matchups, or list of matchups that I've seen this entire World League, so I'm excited for it. We got 2 Blinky matches and 2 Consus matches, our 2 world champions so far. So yeah, it's going to be so exciting today.
Yeah, it's going to be a really good time. One I'm actually really looking forward to as well is actually that TriOr MK match. I think that one's going to be particularly really special. Hopefully we get to an NMPZ in that one. They're 2 of the best NMPZ players in the world, so we'll see. Lots of really fun stuff today. Lenley too should be an absolute heater. I think overall, really exciting day. Lots of amazing matches. You guys are not going to want to miss any of these. We're getting absolutely treated today. And Kratsooo Blinky to start us off is definitely not one you want to miss. The moving is just going to be absolutely insane. Any thoughts, CG?
Yeah, definitely. I made a note of that as well. The moving, these 2 French players, they're so strong at that. So we're in for a treat to start the day, absolutely.
Yeah, gonna be really nice. Cannot wait. The players are gonna get ready to go into that matchup, and then we're gonna get to see it. I'm quite excited, but we do have a bit of time before they get started. So, any thoughts, CG, on this overall World League? How it's been going so far? What we're looking at in the future, and then maybe we even talk about the majors coming up.
Yeah, majors looming on the horizon for sure. It's exciting. I mean, we're 13 weeks into the World League today. So, yeah, we don't have much time left before these majors. They're coming up fast. May and June. APAC majors in Tokyo. We have the Americas majors in Dallas and the EMEA majors in Jönköping, Sweden. So, really exciting. It's going to be cool to have these events in their respective regions and at such cool venues as well. So, yeah, time is ticking down. These are going to be here before we know it.
Yeah, we're really getting there, and again, those are all leading up to the World Cup as well, so definitely worth mentioning, guys. August 29th and 30th is going to be the World Cup. The World League is all leading up to these majors, and the majors are all leading up to this, so the tickets are available now already if you want to come join us there. Going to be really exciting. And guys, if you want to sub on Twitch, those subscriptions are going to add to that prize pool, which is going to be very cool, so get some Twitch subs in, and you could even win a GeoGuessr goodie bag, one winner every single stream from the Twitch subscribers. Guys, get a Twitch sub in. Really great stuff. We'd love to see you there, but we need the World League first. Good games to come. Kratsooo, Blinky coming up in just a second. Cannot wait. Should be a heater. Blinky, again, we saw at that last World Cup, taking 1st place so impressively and has been performing insanely well. He has lost a couple matches. Well, we've had a couple upsets, so we'll see what can happen today here against Kratsooo. it's definitely possible Kratsooo could take a dub here. I think the moving game is really where he's going to have to show it off, so we'll see if he can make it happen right here, right now. It's going to be Kratsooo versus Blinky. Can he do it in the moving? We'll see. Let's take a look at their stats, though, as we head in.
Yeah, as you point out, Blinky he's pretty hard to beat. We see Kratsoo's stats here, they're pretty solid. He's got a real shot to make it into that top 12 in the World League, which of course gets you a slot in the World Cup Finals. He's just outside there. I think if he wins today, that's a huge statement in his favor to claw his way back up. Blinky, of course, though, you see his stats. 82% win rate is insane. We know this guy is so good. It's going to be exciting to see the two Frenchmen face off today. Blinky's definitely a little bit of the favorite, but as you said, Bloom, anything can happen. And it's going to be exciting to see.
Yeah, it definitely will. If Kratsoo's going to do it, he's going to do it in the moving, so gonna see what happens right here, right now. We get to start with the moving match, so we'll see if he's able to pull something off, but the two Frenchmen are about to go at it. Chat, lock in. Kratsooo, they're 21st, 37 points, 23 matches, so he actually has played one more match than Blinky, just to really show how impressive Blinky's standing is there. But Kratsooo, I mean, he has performed so well. He got second place in the EMEA regional of last year, so he has it in him. Let's see what he can do right here, right now. Game 1, round 1, moving.
First round looks like we're going to be in India somewhere. Low quality camera. A little bit hard to say exactly the region, but of course these players are going to be looking for signs or anything to narrow it down, get some language, something like that.
Kratsoo's opened the map, might be considering a guess already, but he hasn't zoomed in too much here. Blinky has come across some language. Oh, he seems very confident on an area now. Blinky, one of the few players who's learned so many languages around the world to help him with GeoGuessr. There is actually some Latin script there at the bottom too, so he seems confident on a town here. Where's Kratsooo gonna go to follow? Is Blinky lining up a 5K right now? We'll see. Kratsooo, I think in the same area. Oh my God, Blinky, 4 kilometers off to start us out. That's a big hit, round 1.
Yeah, absolutely fantastic played from Blinky there. He found the sign. As you said, he knows how to make use of that, read it in all kinds of languages, so masterclass right there from Blinky. And here's round 2.
Yeah, what a way to start from Blinky, and he's going to keep that momentum going in round 2. Let's see if he can. Already quick zoom, northern Spain. Kratsooo going to follow suit, same area. I think there might have been a regional marker on that sign right there. I did not get a good look at it, though.
Yeah, I believe you had the T for Tarragona there, so I think Kratsoo's in the right area, and Blinky, he's probably about to 5K or something, knowing this guy.
Yeah, I think he might be on the road. Yeah,
wow.
He is. He's 9 meters away. The 5K round 2.
Wow, just amazing stuff from Blinky. I mean, Kratsooo he's doing well. He got the region at least, but I mean, Blinky, what a start from this guy.
It's that consistency, that ability to just pinpoint so fast, no matter what. You see Kratsooo, as you said, still so close to the correct location, but hard to beat Blinky if he's right on it. We're going to round 3, we're in Turkey, and he makes a quick guess here too, putting the pressure on Kratsooo.
Yeah, a lot of information on that sign that Blinky's looked at there, so yeah, he must have seen something good. 5 seconds left.
Kratsooo and Antalya, Blinky west of him. I mean, sorry. Yeah, he is west of him, and he's in the right city, getting another 5K. What in the world is this?
I mean, it's just so impressive. I mean, every single round, he finds the info, he 5Ks. It's insane.
Unreal stuff. I mean, he just does it so quick. What can even be said? They're off on round 4 now. Can he do it again? 3 5Ks in a row, we'll see.
That would be insane. Here in the Philippines, and another one of these really information-dense countries, you can get a lot of good signs from storefronts and things, and looks like Blinky's got one there.
Oh, and he's so confident. What did he see? I can't read it very well on my screen, but he has something. We might get another. Kratsooo actually looking in a similar area here. without any information yet.
Yeah, he's not too far away. Okay, Kratsoo's right there too.
Yeah, they are there, but is he gonna move it? It seems like he's considering farther south. Nope. Moves a tiny bit farther north, out of the town. Oh, and he wished he didn't right there, but it's still so close from both players. Both above 4,900. Not much damage at all. Kratsooo still sitting on 4k health. Not a terrible place to be in considering how amazing Blinky has been playing, but Blinky still flawlessing.
Yeah, absolutely. Kratsooo, he's holding out for now. He's still in this. And we go to round 5, which looks like somewhere in northern Chile. Kratsoo's got a sign for the Arica region, which is the maximum north part of Chile, right there.
Yeah, he's there. Blinky, no sign yet. But I think we could see a Blinky region guess nearby at most. But he's moving. He's going to try and find what he can. Kratsooo with a much bigger sign here. Oh, no. Blinky actually pretty far south right now. This could be a big difference here, actually.
Yeah, 3x damage, actually, is... this kind of difference. Blinky's got to find something or move up more north.
If he keeps it there, this will actually be really big points for Kratsooo. A big comeback. Let's see, especially if he's right on it.
Oh, he's thinking about it.
Blinky's thinking about it. Look around. Try and make a region guess. Are you going to move it? Oh, he's not. He doesn't move it. No, he does. Last second, he moves the pin. Oh my god, and he moves it to the 5k. The 4999. Blinky, what?
How did he even do that?
Look at his face, too, on the camera.
Oh my gosh. That entire time, Kratsooo had the region, Blinky did not, and last second, he just knows.
The last second, too. Like, there was... If you had one less second, he's not getting that.
Unbelievable play. Oh my goodness.
Wow, and we're on to round 6, and Blinky has somehow kept his flawless health here. But Kratsooo is fighting so hard. He's still making really amazing guesses.
Yeah, he really is. And Russia, again, the multipliers, this could be huge. We'll see what these players find. Kratsooo, he's looking north of Moscow right now.
Blinky now in a similar area as well. Did Kratsooo see any signs, though? Blinky has one. I don't think Kratsooo has had any. Kratsooo going to be making a region guess. Blinky possibly could have read something there on that sign. The reigning world champion. Let's see. Oh my god. That's another 4999 against Kratsooo. What can you do?
I'm honestly, Blinky's insane. It's absolutely insane. I mean, every time we see this from him, and it's just so mind-blowing to see. Fantastic to watch.
He is playing on another level today, too, though. He's had some days where he can be a little off, but he is locked in. I think he knows he's playing MK in the next slot of the day, and he says, you know what, I need to be on my absolute A game. He's using this as a warm-up for that, and he's popping off. Round 7, 4 times damage. Blinky still with flawless, trying to read that sign. Let's see what happens. He's still going to be closer. They are both in the correct region there. 1,200 points of damage.
Wow. Yeah, Kratsooo is in a bad position right now. He's held out this far, but Blinky, he can't be beaten right now. He's on another level. As you said, it's unbelievable right now. And it looks like we're back in Russia. Let's see if he can pull it off again.
Both moving, same direction down the road. Just going west here. Trying to get farther into the city that they see. Blinky with a bit of a sign. Kratsooo, not info yet. Blinky just guessed a very specific city. Must have been on that sign there. But even just to know the city.
Yeah, to know the city beyond just, like, reading that sign is... yeah, that is next level. Let's see if he has it.
Kratsooo puts a pin in last second, far north. Oh my god, he does. Blinky, once again, 4986, wins him the game, flawlessing Kratsooo and moving.
It's a masterclass from Blinky. That has to be one of the best moving performances I've seen in my entire career in GeoGuessr. I mean... wow.
Easily.
Just wow.
Easily. I mean, last weekend we saw Debre perform one of what I thought was one of the best moving games I had seen so far, and Blinky might have just topped it right there. But we're on to no move now. No moving up and down the road anymore, which is Blinky's specialty, but he's already making a quick lock round 1 against Kratsooo no move. Let's see. Kratsooo follows. Oh, very similar area of Philippines, possibly considering Thailand at the end. Nope, they're right there on top of each other. Blinky, just a wee bit closer once again. 40 points to start us off.
Yeah, great region guessing there in northern Philly. Sort of somewhat dry looking foliage. They knew it. Blinky knew, he just sends right away. And here is round 2.
Wow, what a round 2.
Ooh, wow, yeah.
I'd hang out on this street.
This looks amazing.
The view. Lovely little Taiwan.
Yeah, Blinky's looking... we're looking south to some sort of river, and you can see him trying to line it up on the map there. We're sort of between mountains here, too.
Yeah, it could kind of be doable, but a lot of mountainous areas in Taiwan, as you can see. West Coast is where all the cities are, and it's just mountains to the east. But Blinky, possibly trying to line something up. I mean, you do have that river. Kratsooo locks in first, though. Pressures onto Blinky to follow.
Yeah, where Blinky is kind of looks good, because you do have that bridge crossing the river as well. So maybe he's nearby.
Maybe he found it. He is not nearby. He's on it. 22 meters away and a 5K. No move. No signs. This man cannot be stopped.
Every single game mode, almost every location, he just knows literally exactly where it is. Round 3. We'll see if he can do it again. He's zooming in.
Zooming in quick. It's scary to watch Blinky with a confident zoom like that, but Kratsooo is confidently zooming in the same area. So it seems we'll have some pretty similar guesses. Shouldn't see too many points, but these players are playing so impressively, both of them. But Blinky, unstoppable.
Yeah, I really like the region guess from both players here. With this foliage in northern Peru. Oh!
Kratsooo this time! On at the 4996. Finally, a bit of reprieve for Kratsooo. Maybe brings a little bit of confidence back. Really great stuff from Kratsooo.
Yeah,
Turning
love
the
to see
tables.
that for him. He says, I can do it too, Blinky. Just watch.
Just watch, he finally did it. Still a close game though, but now Kratsooo has his first lead. We're on round 4. Kratsooo zooming into Mexico here.
Mexico makes sense. Definitely.
I like it a lot as well. Blinky yet to open the map, however. You see a solid yellow line there. He's gonna zoom in Mexico. Maybe Puebla from him. We'll see where he ends up actually guessing. Kratsooo still just opting to look around. Big mountains, more green. You're gonna be farther south in Mexico at the bare minimum. But he's gonna go sort of near San Luis Potosi. I like this mountain area. Oh, he's just gonna go CDMX. They're both sort of just debating hedges to do, and they're both just pretty central. But it is actually gonna be Jalisco. Kratsooo closer by a bit. 2,000 points of damage actually right there on round 4 to Blinky's health bar. Kratsooo now has a very big lead.
Yeah, this is a great opportunity right here for Kratsooo to get the no moving win, force NMPZ.
Round 5 now. Blinky needs to come back.
They zoomed into very different parts of Peru right now. Blinky is way south. Kratsoo's kind of north. Oh, he's moving south.
Oh, no,
Okay.
he's gonna go south. Yeah.
Yeah.
I
He's
like
got
that
it.
area quite a bit. I mean, I think you can see the lake there. It might be Lake Titicaca. We'll see.
Oh, true.
Yeah, both right there on the lake. These players are both so good at lining things up, as we have seen. We'll see if they can actually find it. Blinky locks it in. Pressure's on Kratsooo. 10 seconds left, but he's got a plonk very close by, so we should not see too many points. But Blinky guessing quick. The confidence, a little scary.
Let's
Could be
see.
the 5K. that's going to be that little smaller lake north, but actually Kratsooo will still be a little closer with that. And we're going to move on to round 6. Round 6, a lot of oil palms here, common in Indonesia and Malaysia, commonly Sumatra, and the Borneo Island.
Yep, should be somewhere out there. The default guess is always like Riau with oil palms, but you can't just send it in a situation like this. Blinky's looking at it, and he's gonna just go there.
Yeah, I like the guess. We'll see if Kratsooo follows. He is gonna follow. Yep, he's getting it right there in. So again, should not see too many points. Just going to be some chip damage once again. 3.5 times damage. It's going to be farther south. It's South Sumatra. But Blinky deals 570 damage. We move on to round 7. Kratsooo holding his lead. Multi's really rising now. 4 times damage. And we're in CG territory.
Yeah, I've got a US location. 4x in the US. What does that sign over there say? It's going to be really critical to at least get the state here. It's definitely looking Midwest somewhere, but a bit hard to say.
Pretty nondescript, hard location for sure.
Yeah, feeling like a Indiana, Michigan type of... maybe more East Midwest. Kratsooo opens the map.
Blinky's thinking Indiana.
I like that.
Kratsooo zoomed in kind of Missouri, Arkansas. We'll see where he actually ends up guessing, though. The pressure's on now for Kratsooo to make a guess as Blinky's locked it in. Kratsoo's now looking more East Coast. Oh my god, he's going Maryland. And it's Michigan. That's gonna be massive damage with the multi, and Blinky takes the matchup 2-0.
Wow. Just the one US round is all it took. Blinky was on the receiving end of the damage there, but Kratsooo turned it around with the Maltese, or Blinky I should say, and he gets his 2-0 win. I mean, absolutely insane gameplay from Blinky. As you said, he's ready for this MK rematch, and we just saw a masterclass right there. That was insane.
Yeah, that was unreal. He's so ready and prepared. I mean, masterclass is the best word to describe what we just witnessed. Absolutely unbelievable stuff there from Blinky. Shows why he's the reigning world champion. I mean, right there. Scary to think, though, that some players have beat him here in the World League before, especially after seeing a performance like that. But when he's locked in, and there's not much you can do about it. Stay tuned, guys, because later today he's going to go up against MK in the next slot of the day at 1945. That's going to be unbelievable. That's going to be that grand finals matchup. But before that, we're going to get another absolute banger. It's going to be Consus versus Finbarr. This is going to be unreal. 2 of the best players in the world as well. I would say the 2 of the best at no moving specifically. So we'll see what happens. 85% win rate from Consus. Absolutely unbelievable. To my memory, I believe he has only lost 1 actual matchup so far in the World League. Consus, the 2023 World Cup winner. And then Finbarr, 64% win rate and has not played nearly as many games as many other players.
Yeah, honestly, I think this match could be closer than people watching at home might expect. Of course, Consus is insane. He's so good. You see those stats. But Finbarr, both of these players right now are in the top 12. Yeah, so Finbarr can definitely give him a good fight. I'm excited for it.
Oh, definitely. I truly believe anybody could win this match right here, right now. These players are so incredibly talented. You see that's the 3rd and 9th place. Finbarr with 21 matches, Consus with 22. This is going to be a heater. 2 players in the top 10. And they're off. Round 1, moving. Seems like we're looking at a Nigeria, I would guess.
Yeah, seems to be a lot of people and signs and buildings around. There's so much to take in. They're just moving up and down, trying to figure out what they can use here. big toothpaste thing there. I don't know what that is, but cool.
Colgate, take care of your teeth, guys. Not an ad.
I don't think either player found anything too helpful.
Yeah, really not much. We got a Benin City here from Consus. Finbarr sort of hedging central. It is going to be Benin City. 1.5 kilometers away for Consus to start it off. That's the 4995.
Very clean start from Consus. Getting the right city in Nigeria. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, really nice stuff from Consus to start us off. These two players are so talented. I'm sure we'll see more amazing guesses like that as we go forward. Finn, already on 5,400 health right now, taking that 600 points of damage right away. We go on to round 2 in Indonesia. Consus, easily considered one of the best Indonesian players in the world, and he guesses first. The pressure's on Finbarr to follow. Oh, wow.
Ooh.
He's going Sulawesi, and Consus is confidently in Sumatra. This could be huge points for a round 2. It is going to be Consus. 95 kilometers away. That's 4,994 damage to Finbarr's health. He's already on 400, and he even dropped the GG emotes.
Yeah, he thought he might have been over with there, but no, he's got a little bit of health. See if he can turn it around, but Consus is just, he's gone crazy these first 2 rounds. Anything can happen though, round 3.
Yeah, round 3, it could be comebackable, but Consus full health, Finbarr 409.
Back in Chile somewhere, and Finbarr made it to a big highway. He's made it to a paved road, nice higher quality coverage. And he's got a sign there.
I don't know if there was too much info there. I mean, it did say Chile, but both players knew this was Chile. Alrighty. Consus moving up a dirt road here to get into a city. Finbarr on a much better road to be looking for information on, but neither have really found anything too helpful, so the guesses are just going to come in as the timer runs out with only 5 seconds left. Finally, last second, Finn has a sign, but I don't think he can use it. Finn is going to be closer, and that's going to keep him in the game, but it's not going to be too much damage. We're going to go to round 4.
Yeah, that round definitely Finbarr could have just lost right there, so he's got to be happy he's still in this somehow. Can he keep on chipping away at Consus?
We'll see. It's definitely doable. Round 4, both players looking at the same bus. Seeing if there's a town name there on it. It's definitely possible.
Yeah, those buses and things in Colombia have the license plate on the side giving you like city or province info. You can see them checking a bunch of different trucks and buses here.
Consus checking the copyright. Trying to see when this coverage was taken. Possibly it makes him get a better guess, but he sees a street sign that has, I think, a town name on it. It does. Consus locks it in quick. The pressure's now on Finbarr.
Oh, 10 seconds.
Finbarr, yes, he's only got 10 seconds. If Finbarr can't find anything, it's over. Yep, he's gonna go Bogota. This might be it, only on round 4 in the moving. What a performance from Consus. Let's see. It is. He has it, and with that, he takes the moving game. We're going to go into no move.
That was quick and clean from Consus. Love to see that from him. Yeah, he just made great use of the information. Got the region guesses. Finbarr couldn't do much about it, especially after the Indonesia. But he's got the no moving now to try and turn it around. So here we go with round 1.
Definitely possible.
It is.
So talented at no move. So is Consus, though. I mean, these two players are so top notch. We'll see. Round 1. In Malaysia, Consus actually thinking Sarawak.
Yeah, you know, that can make sense. This is going to be new Gen 4. They just updated the imagery out on the Borneo side of Malaysia, so kind of cool to get this.
Yeah, definitely. Love new coverage. Consus is actually going to lock in confidently here, and Finn's going to follow in mainland Malaysia. I think probably because of that black sticker, but Consus is on top of it. 2,800 damage on round 1.
Man, we gotta feel bad for Finbarr. Most of his guesses have been good, but just, yeah, that new coverage can kind of mess with your head a little bit. Went for the wrong side. Next round, what is going on here?
Yeah, this is an interesting one for sure. Finbarr thinking Mexico, I like it. That's kind of the best I could think of. Consus is thinking it as well. Thinking about where he wants to guess, though, within the country. Only 30 seconds left. Neither player too confident, but both thinking coastal. Maybe they could see some coast on their screen, actually. To the west. It makes sense. Seems coastal vibes.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, they're both kind of looking in a similar area, trying to line up anything. I like their thought process here. It makes sense.
Yeah, that does look like some water northeast. Yeah, both right there on the coast. Consus, a wee bit closer, but not by too much. We're gonna go on to round 3.
Finbarr already lost half of his health. He's not in a good spot right now. He's got to get some turnaround guesses here. Looks like a Brazil.
Yeah, not too much information here. Mentioned many times before in the stream, but one of the best indicators in Brazil is the phone codes. Can help you narrow things down a lot. I don't think they're going to see any here.
Yeah, it doesn't look like it. You have that one sign on Finbar's screen, it's pretty far away. Maybe he's trying to get anything out of that, but... Consus more analyzing architecture and things like that right now, it looks like. Also trying to read those billboards far away. Anything they can get.
Yeah, really not too much to go off of here in terms of helpful region guessable information. They're both in Sao Paulo, though, actually. These round polls can be a little bit more common in Sao Paulo. Yeah, both going to be pretty close. Consus. Oh, no, they're almost the same distance away.
Wow.
I was going to say, it looks like Consus might be a little bit closer, but pretty much on top of each other in terms of distance. Only 4 points of damage, and we're on to round 4 in Malaysia.
Finbarr, he's definitely gonna want to get this right. Prove himself in Malaysia after the first round. Yeah, a bit of an interesting one on a big road. A bit hilly.
Yeah, we'll see where they go. Consus thinking mainland Malaysia. He's got a plonk just sort of central hedge. Then yet to open the maps. We don't know exactly what he's thinking.
I think the peninsula side where Consus is should be right. And it's just a matter of, can you find something that looks kind of good in the last 15 seconds?
Yeah, both pretty much on top of each other right now. But Consus is on the road, apparently.
Consus.
What in the world?
Finbarr under half his health now.
Yeah, less than half. Consus only taking 4 points of damage so far. And we're on round 5. 3 times damage now, so the multis are definitely racking up. Finbarr could make a comeback. It's definitely doable. We're going to be in Germany by the looks of it.
Yeah, should be. German language and that bus stop, the green and yellow sign on Consus' screen just there. Urban Germany.
Urban Germany. Difficult. But Consus was about to make a guess there, but then he wanted to look at a little bit more information. Yeah, really not a lot to go off of here.
Yeah, not much. Finbarr hedging, it looks like.
Yeah, it seems like he might just hedge in the middle of the country. Consus going farther west, much farther west. I do like it. Maybe he thinks it kind of looks a little Dutch, so he wants to go nearby. And he does, and he is correct. He does 1,800 points of damage when he's right on it there in Germany. We go to round 6, and Finbarr only has 1k health.
Yeah, this is basically Finbarr's last shot. Easily can lose this round with 3.5x damage, so see what he can pull off. Bit of a rural one. We've had some urban locations today, and this is not much here at all. Really nothing going on.
Yeah, wow, a hard one, a rural one. Finbarr thinking US, I like it.
Yeah,
We'll see where Consus also there in the US, but yeah, really not a lot to go off of.
Yeah, definitely gonna come down to vibes here, reading the trees. I like the Iowa-ish idea from Finbarr. It's actually zooming in really specifically. Wow.
Maybe he's gonna see if he can happen to line up this lake.
Consus is much farther south right now.
Yeah, this... Ooh. It's not too big of a difference. They are now in neighboring states, and Finbarr's actually going to be on it right there. 3.5 times damage. That's 4,700 points, and the game is basically even now, and we go to round 7.
Both matches so far today, we've seen US high multis just changing the entire story of the game, and now it's any player's chance to win.
Yeah, anyone can do it, but we are in Indonesia. Consus, one of the best Indonesian experts in the world. Really scary to go up against him in Indonesia. He seems confident too, and Finn is yet to even open the map. We'll see if he can line something up here. Yeah, we have a Sumatra and a Kalimantan, so this will be the game if Finbarr doesn't move. He's considering Cali though.
Yeah, he's looking. Is he gonna do it?
He hasn't actually placed a pin yet, I think. Yeah, he is. Oh, he's zooming in. Consus had zoomed in on that same exact town. He is there right now. Consus there. Finn, are you going to put it there too?
Oh my goodness.
5 seconds
Finbarr.
left. Drop it in, he does.
There it goes.
They're right there. Ooh. Consus is a little bit closer, but we're going to stay alive. We're going to go to round 8. 4.5 times multiplier incoming right here, right now.
This is an intense game. What is going to happen? Another urban round?
We're in India, and Finn has guessed almost instantly. The pressure's on from Consus to follow.
Yeah.
And Consus is in Madhya Pradesh.
Ooh, Finbarr has the city. You can see it on his sign there, Patna.
Oh my god, he does. This is going to be game for Finn. Finn right there is going to take it.
Wow.
On round 8 with the 4998. He takes us to NMPZ.
Oh. Yeah, I'm a little surprised Consus never picked up on that. That's so unlucky for him. But Finbarr forces the NMPZ. Oh, this is going to be insane to watch.
Wow, this is unreal. NMPZ with these two players. The caliber of these two players.
I do want to note, as far as I know, Consus right now is undefeated at NMPZ. Every time it's gone NMPZ, he's won.
He is, while Finbarr has a 55% win rate in NMPZ, Consus is 100% right now.
Let's see if Finbarr can pull off the victory against undefeated NMPZ Consus. Somewhere in Russia. And this is Finbarr's expertise. If he's gonna do it anywhere, it's right now.
They've got one still singular image, no moving, panning, or zooming. This is the image they get. Finn, does his pin in Ukraine right now?
Oh, interesting.
He's in Donetsk. Wait, this is a pretty big difference. It is Donetsk. Finn is gonna be closer. 1,600 points of damage, almost 1,700 on round 1.
Yeah, wow. I was with Consus there. I thought it was Russia, but Finbarr, he knows Russia so well. He knows when it isn't Russia too. Amazing stuff.
I mean, we talk about Consus being one of the best players at guessing in Indonesia. Finn, easily one of the best at Russia. So he looks at that and he says, this actually isn't there. and he knows it and guesses amazingly there in Ukraine. Now we're on round 2. Both players thinking pretty much the exact same spot in New Zealand, and Finn locks it in.
Yeah, I like their guess a lot. I believe this road does look like that. And yep.
Yeah, they're on the right road. They wave, as they should. You guys know the rule. This is rule 1 of GeoGuessr. If your pins overlap each other, you gotta wave.
Gotta do it.
Round 3 now. We have possibly an Oman here.
Yeah, looks like it with the yellow license plate. Yeah, both players gonna know that. Ooh, Finn thinking about Salala. Way far south.
I mean, that would be a pretty big difference if Consus stays north, but only 2 times damage on round 3, so let's see. Consus and Muscat, Finbarr now looking there as well. So if they both guess there, we shouldn't see too many points. 15 seconds left on the clock. They're letting the timer run out. Both these two players with longer average guess times than some others in the league. And it's really because they take their time to do it. We're going to see 0 points there and another wave, and we're going to go in round 4.
Yeah, they made exactly the same hedges in Muscat there. Pretty cool to see. And here we go.
Round 4 now. In the U.S., we've seen the U.S. be very dangerous today.
Oh yeah.
Finbarr in Wyoming.
Wyoming makes a lot of sense with these reflectors in the landscape. I like it.
Consus right there too. Slightly different parts of Wyoming, but still pretty close nonetheless, so we actually shouldn't see the US be that much of a killer right here. But Consus actually is going to be very close there, 51 kilometers away, 4,800, 1,600 points of damage now, and our game is pretty much even.
Only 19 points between them right now. This is nuts. Round 5.
Round 5, Consus, Argentina, quick zoom. Makes sense, black car, all white lines. And the landscape looking like this could make sense. Argentina, one of the few LATAM countries that can have all white, but it does have a mix. All white lines, road lines.
Indeed. I like the Buenos Aires province idea. Both of them looking there. Finbarr locks it in.
Yeah, Finn locks it. Consus has moved a little bit farther north now. Wow, it's going to be Cordoba province. Consus is going to be closer with that. 3,300 points of damage. Finn now on 932 health.
Consus one guess away from keeping up his undefeated NMPZ record in the World League. With 3.5x, Finn is looking to upset here in Turkey.
Turkey round. Well, Consus he did actually finally lose one game.
Oh, is that right?
Match, I should say, yes. But only one.
Only.
So we'll see if he gets his second loss right here. Turkey, very green. I like the far north. 10 seconds left now on the clock as Finn's put the pressure on. But they're in a similar area. Finn is going to be a little bit closer. It will keep them alive. We will get round 7. Round 7. Both players insta-zooming in Brazil, the Brazilian coast.
Yeah, that guess makes a lot of sense to get these mountains along the coast there by Rio, Espírito Santo.
Yeah.
Now it's a matter of trying to the best of their ability, lining up the mountain range, getting the vibes. Finn's just gonna go fast though.
Yeah, both right there in Espírito Santo. Guesses are so close. Consus will be a little bit closer, but we're alive. Finn has done it before. He's made the comeback happen before. We're gonna go round 8 now. Can he do it here? We're in minute on the clock, but Consus already kind of opening the map.
I thought it was Kenya first.
Yeah.
I like Finn. Yeah.
I like it too. I like Kenya kind of a lot. Finn's going there, far west, and he locks it into. The pressure's now on. Consus needs to follow, and if you look at his camera there, he actually doesn't look too happy. Nope, but he is going to go to Kenya.
Oh,
so
okay.
Maybe he does know it.
Oh, okay.
Is he going to keep it there? Consus, what are you doing to us? He does. Time runs out. The guesses are in, and Consus actually will be closer, in with 4.5 times multi. He will take the entire matchup right there.
Wow, fantastic game, honestly. Had us at the edge of our seats there, made it to round 8, NMPZ. Oh, so good to watch. And I was afraid there for Consus. Yeah, you could see he wasn't sure, but he got to Kenya in the end. And he takes the W.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Takes it in the end. I mean, yeah, what a matchup, as you said. A serious show of skill, as we were expecting from these two players, both in the top 10. Really impressive stuff. So happy to start the day with that slot. I mean, what can even be said? So exciting. Hopefully indicative of what we're going to get later today. Let's take a look at what happened off stream, though, in that first slot. It looks like Swan Gambit got a 2-0 over Lenley. Maybe taking a bit of that momentum from actually beating RC last week. Now he's beating Lenley. Very impressive. And then Clement, the 2-0 over Gingy, and Captain got a 2-0 over Falami. Any thoughts there, or on what's coming up here, CG?
Yeah, that is awesome to see. Swan Gambit pulling out the 2-0 against Lenley. Yeah, a little bit sad we didn't get to see that match here, but that, yeah, looks like it was probably a great one.
Yeah, I'm sure I'm going to go back and check that out later. But as we saw on that schedule, we're going to get MK Blinky coming up very soon here. But before that, we will go to a short break. So you want to stay tuned, maybe go grab a quick snack or something, but do not go far. This break will be short, and we'll get straight into the rematch of two absolute titans. The second place and first place from the last GeoGuessr World Cup. You don't want to miss it, guys. It's going to be MK versus Blinky coming to you very shortly.
Dear fans of GeoGuessr, it's time for us to explore the world. Come and support your favorite players as they fight it out in the virtual boxing ring. The prize? A ticket to the World Cup. This year's major locations are Japan, inside the iconic Tokyo Tower. United States at DreamHack Dallas, one of the largest gaming festivals in the world. And finally, Sweden at the newest gaming festival, Glitched, in Jönköping. Go to geoguessr.com/World Cup for more information. We will see you there.
I got a chance to see Blinky lift the trophy after that insane grand final. With 2025 right around the corner, I have an idea.
GeoGuessr 2025 World Cup? Denmark? Let me show you what Copenhagen has to offer. We have historic buildings, world-class dining. We got the best beer in the world. Presumably, I welcome you to Copenhagen and the KB Hall, the venue of the 2025 GeoGuessr World Cup Finals.
Welcome back, everybody, to the GeoGuessr World League. We are so excited to have you here. Thank you all for joining us each week to watch. It's been a great time every single weekend, and we have many more great matches to come today, guys. I'm your host, Bloom, joined by CG, and we're here to walk you through what's about to be one of the best matchups of the World League so far. We're getting MK versus Blinky. Guys, these are the two finalists from the last 2024 GeoGuessr World Cup, and now they're going at it again for a rematch. We saw it go the distance in the World Cup. Let's see what we can get right here in the World League. Lock in.
This is so exciting. As you said, rematch of our 2024 finalists. MK second place, Blinky first place. Both of these guys were in my World Cup group, and they beat me both. So this is going to be insane to watch. I think both are in good positions right now to go all the way to the World Cup. So this is like an exhibition match of two of the greatest players in GeoGuessr history. We are in for an absolute treat, guys. Let's just get into it.
Yeah, I hope this one takes us the distance just like in the World Cup. I really hope we can see an NMPZ between these two players. But yeah, we'll see what happens. I think that one of the biggest differences between these two players and why their match went so far is they are both so talented, but MK is so good at just putting on that pressure and really making Blinky have to lock in quick and follow suit. MK, the fastest guesser we have in the World League, works so well for him. Let's see what he does here on moving against Blinky. We saw how well Blinky played just earlier today against Kratsooo. Let's see what happens here. See, MK, just as I was saying, those fast guesses just puts the pressure on. He knows the country, and he's gonna make Blinky lock in quick. Yeah, both players just sort of central Slovenia there. That's 83 points to start us off. Round two. On the moving. Again, MK locks in so quick. The pressure's on. Blinky's got to follow.
Yeah, we barely even have time to explain what's going on in Cambodia here with the low quality cam. Blinky.
Yeah, see, this is the problem that Blinky faces every time against MK. He doesn't get time to do what he does best. Blinky wants to look around. He wants to take his time and make the best guess he can. But MK says, I know the country. I'm just going to plonk it right in and move on to the next round. He just does not even care.
Yeah, this is a bit of a trickier round. You can see even MK is taking his time. He's trying to figure out where to go in Greece, which, yeah, that can make sense for the country.
He locks it in quick, though. Even still,
there he is.
Taking time for MK, but it is in quick. And Blinky is going Greece as well, but they're in pretty much the opposite sides of Greece right now. At least mainland Greece. Oh, but Blinky is on it. I mean, that's such an impressive guess from Blinky.
Yeah, it really is. With that little tiny bit of extra time from MK, he got the coastline up there. So awesome to see it. Round 3 or 4, I should say.
Yeah, round 4, 2.5 times damage now. MK just gonna quick guess again in Chile. I even see someone in chat saying he's allergic to moving. I like that. MK is allergic to moving.
Yeah, he really is. 5 seconds for Blinky to get a guess down now. Oh, Maipo is right by Santiago. Yeah.
Oh, yeah. That's going to be a really good guess from Blinky. But not too many points, because MK's region guess is pretty close. Still 1100, though. Blinky does extend the lead pretty decently. Round 5 now. And we are in the UK, and MK just locks it in so quick. He's allergic. He's allergic to the move. Let's see what happens.
Blinky's a bus stop.
Oh, Blinky does.
Oh my.
Has it. Even with that 15 seconds. It's too much for Blinky. He's going to find information that's going to help him. 1,400 points of damage now to MK's health. Blinky pretty close to flawless. Almost full health right here. Round 6 now. We're in Australia. There are some signs here, so MK is actually opting to decide to look at them. No, he's actually not. I retract my statement. It looked like he was, but he's just gonna go make a region guess. We do have a Stobie pole right there, which are unique to South Australia. So that is gonna help the guess. I'm sure Blinky's probably moved past one of them, so he should know. But MK actually is taking a bit of time here.
Yeah, interesting. He's actually moving.
He's actually doing it.
Wow. But yeah, I think he must have gotten something from those signs just really quick. He's looking closer to Adelaide.
Yeah, Blinky actually guessing farther north of Adelaide.
Oh, it does say Claire there on the doctor's place? Yeah.
Is that where he guessed too? It is! Blinky! 4998! 1,500 points of damage. MK now on just less than 600 health. He's still alive. He's still in it. But Blinky, so hard to beat on moving. We go to round 7, and MK locks in, what was that, 2 seconds?
I barely even saw the round, and then locked in popped up. Unreal.
Wow. But
Is that
Blinky
gonna do it?
is gonna be closer.
Wow.
4 times damage that will win him the game. Almost flawlessing MK on moving. We're gonna go on to no move, but realistically, this is where MK wants to be. This is how he makes his comebacks against players like MK. It's how we saw him do it in the World Cup. Let's see if he does it right here.
Yep, let's see.
Both players looking calm, looking composed. Round 1, no move. The players can't move up and down the road anymore. It's just one 360 panorama. Looks like in New Zealand. You can see we're left drive because of those signs. And this general landscape looks very indicative of the South Island in New Zealand. Both players are there, but they're on separate parts of the island. So we'll see if one of them gets very close and deals some significant damage for round 1. Blinky is.
My
He's gonna
God.
be 3.6 kilometers away. No move. No signs. What can you do?
It's just hard to even put into words. I mean, both of these players, MK guesses so fast. Blinky just knows the 5K almost every round. I mean, this is just such a fantastic matchup. Round 2, let's see what they can do on this one.
Blinky's on another level today, too. I mean, we've
Yeah.
seen a bit of variation in how confident and how amazing he plays week to week, but today is, I believe, his top performance so far in the World League. Blinky is playing out of his mind.
Yeah, absolutely. It's been something else so far. And you can only expect that one or both of them are going to pull out a crazy guess here in Russia. Russia very region guessable with the antenna metas and learning seasons and landscapes. The coverage isn't all that dense, so both of these players, I'm sure, are gonna... Well, we hope that they have some nice knowledge of where this is gonna be. Actually, MK's in Ukraine.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
2
5 seconds.
neighboring countries, very far apart in these guesses in terms of distance. So it is going to be Ukraine. MK is so close to. That's 2,300 points of damage, and MK now takes the lead as we go into round 3.
Yeah, it's fortunate for Blinky that was this early on with the Maltese that could have ended it.
Yeah, if this
3.
was a couple rounds later, the game was over. But yeah, round 3. 2 times damage now.
And we're going to be in South Africa. We have those yellow outside lines driving on the left side of the road.
MK just gonna guess Pretoria, lock it in and go next. Look, he's got to follow suit. The pressure's on. About 5 seconds left. Where will he go? He really takes his time, considers everything he can. He's gonna go closer over toward Uppington, near Namibia, but it's just gonna be between them. He actually goes in the city of Uppington, but Blinky will be a little bit closer on that. We're gonna go in around 4. Ooh, what are we looking at here? Kenya, I like it.
Yeah,
Yep, both
should
players
be.
thinking Kenya, locking in just west of Nakuru.
And Kenya, you get that silver SUV following the Google car around. And there it is.
Blinky a little closer again, chipping away some damage to try and even it out again, but MK still does hold a lead here, about 500-point lead. And we're going on to our next round, round 5. 3 times damage now, the multi's really getting serious here. This is around the point where the multi really starts to matter. I like maybe like a Sweden here. This is difficult.
Yeah, Sweden would make sense with the... I think we had a white Gen 4 car. You can see MK's looking there.
Yeah, we do.
So...
Yeah, Blinky and Sweden there, but MK and Finland, and locking it in too.
Okay.
The multi this high, we'll see what can happen. Yeah, Blinky's gonna go near Stockholm, and MK's just central South Finland. It is going to be Finland. MK is going to be closer, and he's going to continue to extend that lead. That's going to be 2,800 points of damage, putting Blinky on his last leg here.
Yeah,
this is just what I was saying. He needs to be a no move for MK. This is where he can shine against Blinky.
Yeah, we've seen Blinky now twice missed the right country. A bit of a rare outcome here. And now he's on his last legs with less than 800 points.
Not where he wants to be. Both players on round 6, zooming in near Ceará in Brazil. Yeah, both gonna go there too, but MK farther north on the coast. It is gonna be farther north. They're both not too close. But that is gonna deal quite a lot of damage. Blinky's down 121 health.
MK is so close to forcing NMPZ. Can he force it right here?
Blinky, you are alive, and it's a 4 times multi. It is possible, but MK is sitting pretty right now with 4k health. He's thinking Slovakia, and he's thinking a pretty distinct region. I like it. It's sort of pretty mountainous over there. These rolling hills like that as well. So he locks it in, but Blinky follows suit in the same area. They're going to be right there on top of each other. We're going to go to round 8 off of that. Only 12 points of damage. Round 8, only 3 rounds left to go. MK with such a quick little pan and zoom into the map. And he locks it in as well.
This is not the country Blinky wants to see. It's easy for him to lose here and nearly impossible for him to beat MK. So 5 seconds left. Will he survive?
We'll see right here, right now. The timer runs out.
He does.
Will be a little closer. He will survive and take us to round 9. But if that same amount of damage was flipped, Blinky would be out.
Yep.
We go on to round 9. Only 2 possible rounds left. Will MK take him out here? Should just be Romania. Yep, both players zooming in there.
I like Blinky's sort of more north.
Oh, but no. MK is going to be closer, and he is going to take us to NMPZ. Guys, it's time for the tiebreaker. It's time to run back the grand finals of the 2024 GeoGuessr World Cup. We're getting the NMPZ. No moving, panning, or zooming. One still singular image. 10 rounds to go. Who will take this match? Round 1.
Definitely.
Instant lock in Dallas from MK.
My God.
Oh, no, Toronto from Blinky.
Wait.
Oh, no.
Oh, he switched to Indiana? I think it is the US here.
I think so, too.
3 seconds.
Yeah, he does switch. He's in Missouri now. Oh, it's good he switched.
Oh.
It is Missouri, too. That's a crazy guess from Blinky. What a way to start us off. 1,800 points of damage.
Really impressive region guess. He started in Toronto, but he got to the right answer. Round 2.
Both zooming Chile at the same time in a similar area, too.
Yeah,
almost
they're
the
like
exact same area, actually. Yeah.
on top. Yeah, they're on top of each other right now. Are they right, though? 10 seconds. Blinky's still looking around.
5 seconds left. We see this so many rounds. MK makes that first guess. Blinky takes his time using the time given. But 42 points of damage is given here to Blinky there on round 2. And we're going to go on to round 3. Round 3 is a tough one. I like Kenya. It kind of has that Kenyan camera vibe.
Definitely makes sense.
Look.
Yeah.
Oh, but wow. Blinky, I think considering South Africa right now. 2 times multi, this could be really big. Let's see where he goes. Blinky now reconsidering, and he is going to go Kenya too.
Okay, that's good. I don't think South Africa is going to be it. Kenya makes a lot of sense. 5 seconds left.
Agreed. He does keep it there. The timer runs out. It will be 2 Kenya guesses, but who will be closer? It will be Blinky. That's the second time in NMPC. Blinky has first opened the map, made a plonk that is very off, and then last second switches to being right on it. What can you even say about that, Blinky? So impressive here in NMPC. Round 4 now. 2.5 times damage. MK needs a comeback.
Looks like we are going to be in Ukraine. This kind of road is quite Ukrainian. The foliage as well. Very green.
Yeah, he locks it in. This time the pressure's on MK. Ooh. It is going to be farther west. MK is going to be closer. 2.5 times damage. Finally, a hit to Blinky's health. But he still has the lead here by about 1,000 points. Over 1,000 right now. Go to round 5. Oh, wow, both players looking close. MK thinking Mexico.
Yeah, might be a Mexican poll there. A little bit hard to see from our perspective, but yeah, I think so. So flat here, too.
Yeah. Very flat, so it would be kind of there where MK is or farther north in Mexico.
Pretty solid hedge. What's Blinky gonna respond with?
Tamaulipas. He locks it. Oh, and he's right, too! With that, and the 3 times multiplier, he wins NMPC on round 5.
Blinky, absolutely fantastic. Once again, he defeats MK, just like at the World Cup last year. That was another fantastic match, just like the World Cup last year. It went all the way to NMPC. I mean, we saw some crazy guesses from both of them. Bit of a back and forth going on, so we were absolutely treated there, Bloom.
Yeah, that was such a treat, and to take it all the way to NMPC was what everybody wanted. Absolutely amazing to watch that matchup go down. The Grand Finals rematch right here in the World League, and a bit of a repeat from the way the Grand Finals went. I think you could even see MK looked a little disappointed. I think he thought when he got to NMPC, you know what, I actually could take it. But he didn't do it at the World Cup, and he didn't do it here, even though he is one of those best NMPC players in the world, and one of the best players in the world in general. So wow, it got us there, and we got to round 5. What a crazy way for it to go. So many highlights, so many amazing plonks, so many amazing guesses. But guys, we're gonna get another matchup. It's gonna be RC versus Yanek. RC, I mean, so much there to be said about him and Yanek. Oh, sorry, Consus Pan. That's totally my bad. I was reading the wrong matchup. That was next. Consus Pan is actually what's next. That is totally my bad. Consus Pan is also an absolute banger. RC Yanek, I believe, will be later today. Misread the schedule. But Consus Pan, an amazing banger as well.
Absolutely,
RC in chat just said got scared for a second. My bad, RC. Consus and Pan is what we get right now, which is an absolute banger too. Consus, we saw him earlier today, played so impressively, and Pan has been kind of making a bit of a comeback recently in the league and playing really impressively, and been playing very impressively in some tournaments outside of the World League. So this should be a good one. I think it should be exciting. Any thoughts on this?
Yeah, definitely. I think Pan, he has a pretty solid no-moving record right now. He's a bit of a faster player too, so you can maybe try to put a bit of pressure on Consus, try to get that no-move win. So he's got a shot here, absolutely.
Yeah, definitely does. Let's see how this goes. We're on moving, and they're off to the races. Both have a sign here.
believe I think Consus is right there by that town. That's on Pan's sign.
And he locks it in too.
There he goes.
Pressure's now on for Pan to follow, and I don't think he's finding it. Is he? Oh, he does. He finds the city
nice.
right there. But now he's going to try and possibly line up a 5K. We'll see if he can. Not perfect, but still so close. Consus is the one perfect with the 5K. That's going to be 4 points of damage to start us off.
Yeah, nice effort from both players there. Pan couldn't quite get the 5K, but you love to see it. Great rounds. Here's round 2.
Yeah, time for round 2. Both players moving, but Consus has found his way to a town while Pan is still outside of a big town. Oh, he's coming to some more here, but see if they can actually find much information in this town.
Yeah, I like the Slovakia guess.
Yeah, Pan's locked. Pressure's on for Consus to follow. I like Slovakia as well quite a bit here.
Consus, 3 seconds.
Concrete pulls. Yeah, get a guess in. Oh, last second he puts it in Czechia. Wow, it is gonna be Slovakia by the looks of it. Just in that corner. Pan is gonna be closer. That's some decent damage for a round 2, and we go on to round 3.
Consus sometimes can be so scary with leaving just 2 seconds left to click, but he got there.
We go into round 3. Looks like a Canada, possibly a Newfoundland. I think it is. Yep, Pan thinking that as well, as we call it Newfie. And his guess is locked in. You do have the water there. You have the coast to line up. So that's always going to be super helpful. Consus following suit, but is just kind of hedging. Consider the water. Yep, he does now, but he's farther north than Pan is. Pan is on it! Pan is playing so impressively right now. As I was saying, as we got into this matchup, Pan has seriously been starting to make a comeback, but slept on. We saw his position. It was only about 31st right now in the league, but again, that's not super indicative of how amazing he truly is. Had some unlucky games play out earlier in the league, but he has been stepping up. He's getting some wins in some tournaments outside of the World League, and he's showing why he deserves to be here. Round 4 now, a quick lock from him in Italy. Consus needs to follow suit.
Consus has 10 seconds. He did get the name of the town there. I think Ovada or something. But he's probably not going to have time to know where that is at this point.
2 Italy guesses, but Consus will be closer and now is going to make a bit of a bounce back. He's going to deal 2,200 points of damage and close to evens things out a bit, but Pan still with that lead.
Narrow lead for Pan here. But yeah, as you said, he's been playing really well right now. Let's see what he does in round 5 here in Nigeria again.
Yeah, we'll see if they can make any guesses here that are really... Oh yeah, he has that town name right there on the sign. So Consus is going to be on it. He is!
Whoa.
Pan much farther north, while Consus gets a 5K and deals 3,000 points of damage. That lead Pan had obliterated. Round 6 now.
My first thought here was British Columbia.
I like that a lot.
Seems possible.
Feels Pacific Northwest, and I like the Canada shout. So BC makes a lot of sense. We'll see if the players can find any signs or information here. But Pan opting to just go PNW in the US. Consus needs to follow suit, but he has not opened the map yet. Let's see where he wants to go. He's going to look at a license plate, see if that can help him out. Oh, but he's actually going to go Colorado. Is there a pretty big difference in guesses? Wow, it's going to be, what is that, Western Montana? And Pan is actually going to come back and take it with the multis.
Wow, getting down to 700 health. He defeats Consus in the moving.
So impressive there from Pan. I mean, what a guess. Right then and there, Montana makes a lot of sense with the way that one looked. And Pan, very close by, is going to take us to no move. If he wins this right here, he's going to be the second player to beat Consus in the entire World League. Can he do it? 50 seconds on the clock, no move, no moving up and down the road anymore.
I like the West Kenyas.
Yeah, I like it too. The US has been crazy today, CG.
It has been, yeah. I can't believe it. So many deciding rounds there.
Yeah. You see it again. We'll see if we get one here. But to start us off, we're going to have Kenya, and we're going to have only 85 points. Really good guesses from both these players, taking us around 2.
This is where I was predicting that Pan could pull off something. The no moving. That's, I believe, his best game mode in the stats right now. So we'll see. Can he bring things home? Here's round 2 in Ghana. We have the famous Ghana tape.
Of course. Pan kind of lining something up, but seems like he's just going to make a guess near Accra. Consus is zoomed kind of near there too, but is actually going to move it a little over toward Kumasi. And it will be closer to there. Consus will deal some points of damage back, this time 435. And we're going to go to round 3. Consus now with a bit of a lead, but still close to start us off.
Trading small points there in Africa. Here we go to the next one. Okay,
round 3, Russia by the looks of it.
Yeah, this can be fun.
Yeah.
Probably on, where Consus is looking Kamchatka.
Yeah.
Kamchatka Peninsula. Yeah.
He's gonna do it. Both players are actually out there in the same town here, or neighboring towns right now.
Really
seconds left, though.
Both trying to line it up.
Oh, Consus is actually considering this farther north town.
Ooh, okay.
And he puts his pin there in Esso. Oh, he's gonna line up a road, see if anything fits over here in these towns. While Pan has stayed in the southern ones. I think it could... I do like this guess from Consus actually quite a bit. We'll see if he decides to move it last second. No, he doesn't. He keeps it there. He makes the guess. Pan was actually just looking in Esso as well, and it is going to be Esso, and he didn't move the guess there. So Consus deals pretty massive damage for a round 3.
Yeah, you could see Pan's reaction there. Doesn't look too happy he didn't switch. Oh, wow. Great guess from Consus.
Yeah, amazing 4999 there, and we take it to round 4. But it's just so worth noting there, Pan was zoomed right in on that town at the last second, too.
Almost had it. I mean, even with just doing that, he's definitely proven he has what it takes to compete against Consus. He has the moving win. And he sends it in Mexico.
Pretty quick guess, too. The pressure's now on for Consus to follow suit here. But he's taking his time, just letting the timer run out.
Pretty far apart.
Yeah, Guerrero and kind of up toward Colima. Yeah, he's in Colima. It is going to be Consus closer. That's going to be another big deal of damage, but Pan is still alive. He is, however, in the red. Consus only lost 1 round so far. Round 5. 3 times damage.
Jinx.
Jinx. Queensland guess quick from Pan. Definitely going to be Australia here. This is a very indicative round for Australia. Everything screaming it. All the trees, the white road lines later down the road that you can see.
Yeah, I like the Queensland guess a lot with this specific kind of tree vibe going on. Consus looks like he's thinking more south, though.
Yeah, it seems like he is. Yeah. Pan now possibly considering it too. They're really letting the time play out here and consider everything they can. He's now in New South Wales. Consus doesn't have a pin yet, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, now he does. Victoria, New South Wales border. So actually the guesses are not too far apart. But Pan committing to NSW. And he's right on it. 39 kilometers away. That's almost 3,000 points of damage there to Consus' health. Pan stays alive, and Consus now less than half.
Amazing guess from Pan. Round 6.
Yeah, Round 6 now. It could be anybody's game. 3.5 times damage. The multi is large. Things are serious. If Pan's closer here by a decent bit, he could take it. But he can't afford to be off by too much compared to Consus. He's guessing farther south in Brazil, while Consus is actually zoomed in on Minas Gerais.
I'm not sure which region guess I like better here. A bit tough to say, just in this random back road. Tons of foliage obscuring our landscape view. Definitely not easy. 15 seconds.
Really not a lot to go off of. We got 10 seconds now. Pan has that guess there in Piranha. Consus does move his guess a little farther south. We'll see. Pan is farther south.
Whoa.
Pan is on it! Pan right there with the 3.5 times multi.
Yo.
2 O's, Consus!
He got out of his seat, look at him!
Look
Pan
at that
has done it.
celebration!
I can't believe what we've seen!
World.
Wow.
After Consus just earlier today won against Finbarr, Pan locks in and takes him down 2-0.
2-0. That is, I mean, to win is one thing, to 2-0 him. Unbelievable. And what a play from Pan. Just, I can't believe it. That's amazing.
Yeah. Unreal stuff there. I mean, what in the world? Today has just been absolutely crazy. So many amazing matches, and then right there to see the Pan 2-0 over Consus. Unbelievable. But right now, Moo versus Kratsooo is still actually happening, so we're gonna get to hop in on it and see how they're doing. Love to get a little third match in a slot, but we see right now, looks like Kratsooo won the first moving game. Now we're on no move, and Moo looks pretty poised to win. We're on round 5 with 3 times damage. We're hopping right in on this. Lock in for a third match of the slot.
Here we go, thrust right into the action. Somewhere in Russia? Looks like.
Looks like it. Moo. Zooming farther north up there. Yeah, Kratsoo's really sitting on some low health here. I wonder what took him down. I'm sure I'll go take a look after in the VODs. They do get posted on YouTube. Every match can be watched on the GeoGuessr World Cup YouTube channel. Anything from off stream is always available afterwards.
10 seconds left here. They're pretty far apart right now.
They are pretty far apart. This could be a game decider right here, right now. Timer does run out. It's actually going to be Kratsooo closer, but they're both pretty far apart. 3 times damage, though. That is 1,600 points of damage. Moo laughing at himself. Kratsooo leaning back in his chair. Both of those 2 reactions were amazing.
Man, we definitely have to go see the rest of this match on YouTube, because we are missing something went down here for sure. The reactions.
Definitely.
Oh, man.
Especially right there, not looking too happy with himself, but we're going to go into round 6 now. In Mexico, Moo in Hidalgo.
Alright, we got a Pan shout out there on the side.
Oh yeah, it says
For the
right there on
2-0?
Moo's screen.
That's well deserved.
Well deserved to get a Pan shout out in the game. Let's see. Kratsooo, kind of in Michoacan. They're not too far apart from each other.
It feels like this kind of middle, sort of around CDMX somewhere. Let's see. 3 seconds.
Shouldn't see too many points. The multi has 3.5 times damage, so it could be something. Moo is closer. With 3.5 times damage, that actually will be the game.
Wow.
We're gonna get NMPZ between these 2 players.
NMPZ.
It's time. Right here, right now. Love to hop in on the end of a no move and get the NMPZ. Exciting stuff. Both players kind of locking in right now, doing their thing. Kratsooo trying to make that comeback after losing earlier today to Blinky. He did win his moving game against Moo, which is quite impressive. Both of these two players, very good at moving, so I'm not surprised. I'm sure that one went the distance, but Kratsooo did take it. Then Moo takes the no move. Now we get NMPZ. One still singular image. No moving, panning, or zooming. This is it. This is what the players get to guess off of, and you can see both these players kind of doing that IRL zoom thing. They're zooming in close to the screen because that's all you can do.
I'm doing it right now myself, Bloom. I'm not gonna lie. Looking straight at these rounds. What are they considering here? Kratsooo.
Wow. Yeah, this
Bulgaria.
is a hard one. Bulgaria, and Moo doesn't even have the map open. We don't really know where he's thinking. This is such a hard location.
It really is.
So little to go off of in Australia versus a Europe from Kratsooo.
What?
Wow, he's gonna go Greece. And we have New South Wales and Greece right now, and he's even considering the US. It's Mexico. It's Mexico.
Their reactions.
Their reactions, both of them. Kratsooo getting mad on the camera. He zoomed last second to that US-Mexico area. He would have dealt huge damage on a round one, but only 2 points to write home about, and we go into round two. Should be Canada here.
Yeah. Oh man, if I remember right, I think Moo was in Mexico for a split second too. So they both almost had it. What a round.
Crazy round. Does take us to round two now. Canada. Moo is Canadian. Let's see if he recognizes the area.
Home turf. I kind of like his idea, North Manitoba. Kratsooo's thinking about... Is he looking at Alaska
He's
right
thinking
now?
about Alaska, actually.
Oh, wow.
Surprising.
If this stays, this is going to be humongous amount of points right now.
Oh, he moves it to Saskatchewan, actually, so now it is closer.
Wow, 5
They're
seconds.
thinking kind of north here. Yeah, time is just going to run out. Oh, he's zooming back to Alaska. Nope, he doesn't move it there. It's good he didn't. It's actually going to be Ontario. That's a hard one, but that's about 1,000 points of damage down now. Moo. 5,998. Kratsooo. 5,002 points. Round three.
Looks like we're back in North America at least. Could be a Canada again. Moo zooms in.
Yeah, he is thinking it's gonna be Canada. Kratsooo thinking so as well, but they're zooming in on pretty separate parts. Moo is in Alberta. Kratsooo is kind of zoomed in on Ontario. Oh, might be moving farther west.
Yeah, I have to say I prefer the Prairie Province region guess here. Okay, Kratsoo's in Manitoba now. Still, they're far apart. I mean, Canada's huge.
Far apart. 2 times damage. It is only round 3, but that is still a multi in effect. We'll see. 10 seconds on the clock. Moo looks like he's lining up an exact city right now.
That kind of looked good, honestly.
It kind of does look good. Kratsoo's moved over to Saskatchewan. We'll see, is Moo on it? He's not right on it, but he is so close. 73 kilometers away. Kratsooo now on 1,100 health.
Really impressive Canada region guess from Moo. Maybe some just home country knowledge. He knows something we don't. Great guess.
Yeah, really impressive stuff. Takes us to round 4 now. Kratsoo's got to lock in if he wants to take this NMPZ.
Back to back to back North America.
We're so back, CG.
Let's go. But what is this? Another tough one. These have not been easy North America rounds.
No, they have not. The NA NMPZ matchup. I have seen crazier. I've seen 3 Mexicos in a row before in the World League, so at least these are just different NAs. 10 seconds are left now on the clock. Kratsooo has to get the better guess here. They are kind of close to each other. Wow, it's going to be New York, but Kratsooo is closer with that guess, so 2.5 times damage is going to deal 1,700 points of damage. We're going to go to round 5. Moo still does have a very big lead, though. We've broke the NA curse.
Finally going.
Here's we're in Australia.
Off to Australia.
Yeah, both players there. Moo considering Alice Springs. I do like it. It's possible for sure. Kratsooo thinking he's considering Western Australia, or as we like to call it in the GeoGuessr community, WA.
WA. I like the WA, I guess, as well. That was my first thought. Moo's looking there now, too. Kratsooo.
I mean, this could be pretty massive damage. 3 times damage on a round 5. While Kratsoo's in Western Australia and Moo is in Northern Territories, but south of it. Big distance.
Here we go.
Big damage, big country, big points. The timer does run out, and who has it? It is going to be Western Australia. Kratsooo is going to be closer, dealing 4,900 points of damage and winning the NMPZ right there. That is unreal. What a game. Got to hop right in on that, and it was a treat as well. Wow, I think today is just insane.
It really is. Yeah, we have to see the full match there. I mean, we got to see the NMPZ, bit of the no moving. Incredible. It looked like an amazing one. We saw that. Bloom, as you said, it's been crazy today. I can't even put it into words.
Yeah, absolutely unreal. Let's take a look at everything that went down during that slot. Looks like Finbarr got the 2-1 over Flyme, and Yanek got the 2-1 over Ocean Man. Yanek playing well, and we will see him in this next slot. Let's talk about these next matches, though, that are coming up. First, we're going to get to see Moo versus Lenley, and then we'll see RC versus Yanek. It is happening. I knew it was one of the second matches of the day, but I thought it was in the second slot, not the third. But we will get it in this third match coming up. But let's take a look at the standings, where they're sitting at right now, with everything playing out. RC first place, so getting to see him coming up soon is going to be a treat. But Blinky now in second with 1 less match played than RC. So Blinky 24 matches, 61 points. RC 25 matches, 62 points. Moo has now actually regained his 5th place spot over Harrier, because he has only 25 matches played and those 50 points. So impressive stuff. Anything else you're just like taking a look at here, CG?
Yeah, I was going to point out Moo hopping up there to 5th place. Pretty cool to see. Pan moving up to 28 with his win over Consus, so
yeah,
starting to make a run. As you said, Pan has been improving to get that 2-0 win against Consus. Really, really cool to see, and it's proven to work out for the stats here.
Yeah, really impressive from Pan. Hopefully we continue to see him do well. But yeah, we're going to get to see Moo Lenley coming up just shortly here. Those games lasted long enough that we will get no break, and we'll go directly in. So, should be a good time. Looking forward to this Moo Lenley match. I think this one is going to be another really big heater too. Very loved players. I know there's a lot of fans, especially for Lenley. Everybody's always waiting for him. So we're going to be seeing him right here on the main broadcast up against Moo, another very talented player. We just see him all the way up there in 5th. Lenley's reached close to 5th before, earlier in the league. He's definitely made his way up, and he's sticking around the top 12 recently. So really impressive stuff from Lenley to see. And now we're going to get to see these two players match up against each other. CG, do you have any thoughts about how this might go?
Yeah, I think this is going to be an exciting one. As you said, they're both 2 of the top players in the league, and as you said, they have so many fans rooting for them at home, so it's going to be exciting, I think. Absolutely will be.
Yeah, definitely agreed. I think it'll be a fun time. I think Moo needs some more love. Chat, I want to see people lock in for Moo as well. I know there's so much love for Lenley, but Moo is such a nice, kind, and humble guy who just calmly destroys people in the game of GeoGuessr. It's always fun to see. He's put in an absolutely absurd amount of work since the Americas Regional in 2024. And he said, I got out there, there's no way that's happening again. And now he's sitting in 5th place. Really impressive stuff from Moose. So this should be a really great matchup. I know we did just see Kratsooo beat him in the NMPZ, but again, one of those players with specialty in moving and no move. So we're going to get that with Lenley. Should be a really, really fun time. I cannot wait. And then again, later, RC Yanek, RC that 1st place player. So lots of stuff. Should be a good time. We're just I'm getting word. We're just waiting on Moo to lock in a little bit. I think he might have needed a quick sec. He's going straight from one game into another. So, you know, maybe he needs a little reset. I wouldn't be surprised. It can be hard to go straight from one game directly into another. So he's taking a quick moment, and then we'll get in there. But I mean, CG, any other general thoughts you have as we're have this little pause?
Yeah, I mean, I think this could honestly be one of the closest games of the day. Honestly, I predicted myself Moo's going to take the moving, Lenley takes no move, and then NMPZ, we can't predict that. I don't know what's going to happen there. I hope we get to NMPZ. It'll be exciting.
Yeah.
But yeah, I do think this is a really close match, hard to predict. So I'm looking forward to it.
Yeah, honestly, if I had to look at it from a sort of analyst perspective and how everything's been going, I think I would predict a similar outcome. I think I would actually say the exact same. I think Moo would take the moving, Lenley maybe slight no moving advantage, and then that NMPZ is just an absolute coin toss. But with all that said, we are finally going to get in. Moo has taken his break, and we're ready to go. It's going to be Moo Lenley. We're locking in.
Here we go. Moo, we saw in the overall standings, he's a little bit ahead of Lenley. He's in 5th place now. Very impressive. He's got that 61% win rate. So I just always love the copyright sweater he's wearing on his avatar. Yeah. It's so cool. Speaks to his playstyle a lot. He looks at map making app and studies coverage. So Lenley, pretty similar stats. Very, very similar. A little bit lower down in the standings, as we said. But yeah, again, this is going to be a close matchup. Very, very similar stats. Almost identical, actually.
Yeah.
So who knows what's going to happen?
I'm looking at some real specifics here. Lenley's got a 56% win rate in moving, while Moo has a 69% win rate in moving. So it definitely goes to that prediction we were just making of Moo possibly taking this moving game. We will see. But I actually do want to note that if we do make it to NMPZ, Moo's win rate in NMPZ is 62.5%, which is a very impressive NMPZ win rate. But Lenley's is 83% win in NMPZ. Wow. So we'll see what happens here if we make it all the way there. But we're going to start with moving. It's round 1, and the players are off to the races.
We're starting off in Spain. Lenley got some good info on that dumpster, it looks like. You saw that and zoomed in and locked.
Who is close by, but not in the exact same spot. It's just going to be south of them. Moose Cam is back on. Lenley just had to show off the chilling and feeling hat, which you have to love.
Chilling and feeling.
Who in chat knows the chilling and feeling? Type 1 if you know, 2 if you don't. I want to see. We're going at round 2.
If I remember right, I believe Lenley made that hat himself. So
he did make
fashion
the hat
icon
himself. Fashion icon Lenley locking in. The A-Lock quote, for those who don't know. Chilling and feeling.
Yeah, this round is going to be Oman with that white pickup truck. Desert landscape like this. Ooh, it's very
locks
far.
it in, yeah. Locks it in far north. The pressure's on for Lenley to follow. He's north too, but he's a little farther east here. Moo is going to be closer. That's going to be some decent points for round 2, 920. Both players above 5k health, but a pretty big difference in points now.
Nice region guess in Oman from Moo. I believe still the newest country in the game, so one that players have worked really hard to study quick for the World League.
Yeah, wow, both players right on Lake Baikal here.
Okay.
Some water west.
Oh yeah, that makes a lot of sense with this landscape and everything.
Yeah, Moo coming out to this main road and gonna try and find a city where the main road lines up nicely. And he's locking it in, too.
See if he's got it. It looked good.
Yeah, look good, Lenley. To follow. I don't know exactly where they are in relation to each other yet. We'll find out right here, right now, as the timer does run out. And Moo is on it. The 8-meter away guess grabs the 5k and deals exactly 500 points of damage to Lenley's health.
Very nicely done. Saw Lenley throw up the thumbs up on the camera for that one.
Yeah, gotta
Well
pay
played.
respect for a quick little 5k when we go into round 4.
And we have some French in North America. It's going to put us in Quebec in Canada. There's the flag on Moo's screen.
Well, players will know it's Quebec. It's just how close can you get? Moo actually not looking for any more information. It seems like he might just make a guess while Lenley is still trying to hunt down a sign, hunt down whatever information he can. 30 seconds left on the clock. Half of the round is left if they use it.
Yeah, I like the angle that Moo is looking at. A lot of the towns follow that sort of northeastern street grid along the river there.
Yeah, so definitely could make sense.
Yeah. Lenley's still looking for something. He's got some sort of sign there.
I mean, it says Quebec if he didn't already know, which I believe he did, but
he
otherwise, I
did.
don't know how much, I don't know how much else is on there. The time just runs out.
Moo!
Wait, is Moo on it? Moo 5k'd! Again! What can you even say? What did he see?
I don't know how he did that. I mean,
I think he was just lining up road angles.
that's insane.
I know he was looking at a street name at the last second there, but I looked on his screen briefly, and on the map I didn't necessarily see it there, so maybe he saw it and I just didn't. But unbelievable stuff there from Moo, a 5k. This game is still so close though. Round 5, 3 times damage now. Moo, 5,900 health. Lenley, 4,200.
It looks like we're back in North America. Should be in the U.S. Lakota. That's a good clue for the Dakotas. As Moo clicks in South Dakota.
Moo is actually, this is a weird fun fact, but Moo is a South Dakota expert specifically. So if it is South Dakota, he would know. I once watched a stream where he only played South Dakota for 2 hours straight, just because he felt like it.
That is next level dedication.
We'll see. He does go North Dakota there at the end, actually.
Oh,
Ooh, and look, you see him zooming in. He should have known that if it is South Dakota. You see, look at that reaction. It's because he knows South Dakota so well.
man. That
Not
always
too
hurts.
happy with
when
himself, yeah.
When you practice something so long and then miss it entirely. I know the feeling.
Yeah, it can happen for sure.
Yeah.
We do go on around 6.
Somewhere in Argentina, by the looks of it. Yeah, that giant pole on Lenley's screen is a really common thing you'll see in Arge. Thick,
Yeah, this-
smooth poles.
The thick concrete ones with those things connecting them in the middle there.
Yeah.
Moo's guessing Mendoza here.
I like that a lot, actually.
I like it, yeah. I mean, can we see any mountains to the west? If so, it would make a lot of sense. I wasn't sure if we saw any, but yeah, Lenley's thinking that same area too. Definitely looks like it could be that area. I like it. Both guesses right there. And it is going to be right there. A little farther east. Lenley's a little closer. Chip away a little bit of damage there. Brings Moo to 5,000 health, but he still has the lead. So we're going on to round 7. Moo up. But this is a very, very close game.
Yeah, it really is. And we're in Brazil this time. Brazilian poles and really red soil all over the place.
Yeah, very classic Brazil look here. But where in Brazil? I like Mato Grosso do Sul. That makes sense for this look. But again, on moving in Brazil, you want to try and find an area code if you can. Those help you so much, especially if you have them memorized, which many players do. All the Brazilian area codes locked in. Lenley in Mato Grosso do Sul as well. But Moo is in the town!
Moo!
4990. Lenley now on 1,700 health. I mean, it's just what we said as we were getting ready to go into this matchup. Moo, so impressive on moving. Definitely one of his strongest game modes, if not his strongest game mode, I would say. So, not surprising. He's playing so well here. We'll see if we take it to no move right now. Lenley actually put on the pressure this time for Moo. guesses are similar. Yeah, really similar guesses, very close by. Lenley this time, a little bit closer, 76 points of damage.
Yeah, Lenley, I have to say, although Moo has been playing absolutely out of his mind on some of these rounds, Lenley is doing quite well. He's held out this far. He could still win with the 5x multi in Argentina, but there's a really good sign right at the start there with some towns.
Yeah, signs right off the bat, always helpful. Can they use them, though? Moo is in the Nequan province.
Yeah, it looks like probably pretty small towns listed there. None of them ring any bells for me.
Same. We'll see, though. They're both in the same province, so...
Oh, I think Moo had a road number there. He just moved to. I'm just gonna scan a bit more specifically.
Ten seconds left on the clock. They're really taking their time on this round. It is round 9, and there's only 2 possible rounds left, including this one. So this could either decide it, or we go to round 10, and whoever has the most after that round, most health after that round, will win. Timer runs out, and Moo is so close. He's almost on it. 25 kilometers away, puts Lenley on 400 health. Moo is looking absolutely poised to take this match. We're on our last round, round 10. Will Moo take it? Moo would have to make a pretty massive blunder here to not win.
Yeah, absolutely. And it is round 10. This is it. If neither player runs out of health here, whoever has the least is just going to lose. So Lenley is not in a good spot. He's got to get closer. And Moo has to mess up.
Wow, Lenley locks in first and actually drops a GG.
Ooh.
Thinks there's no way I can win this one. Yeah, they're both going to guess on the island of Java, so this game is over, and it will go to Moo. Did they guess on top of each other? They did.
Nice.
11 points to end it. Moo, with far more health, wins the moving game, and we move on to no moving.
Yeah, expert moving game from Moo, doing what he does best there. And now it's Lenley's turn in the no moving. Can he fight back in what's probably slightly favoring him mode? But we'll see. Here we go.
Yeah, our predictions said a Moo moving win, a Lenley no move win, and NPZ in the air. So we'll see what happens right here, right now. It's going as we predicted, but let's see what can happen here. Lenley with an exactly 50% win rate on no move, and Moo with a 52% win rate. So super close, actually, but technically Moo's is a little bit better overall, but by 2%. So let's see.
India first round. They're pretty close to each other. I like the general idea they have. Madhya Pradesh.
Yeah, they're basically on top of each other. Moo locks it in. Guess again, we're on no move now. The players can't move up and down the road anymore. That's all they get. And they're both pretty far off. Far north, only 164 points of damage. We're gonna go on round 2.
Mongolia action here.
Yeah, Mongolia action, and there's many distinct Google cars in Mongolia. This is one of the ones you can find near Ulaanbaatar and on those 2 roads going south of Ulaanbaatar. Lenley opting for one of those, while Moo's kind of sticking just toward closer in the Ulan sphere.
I like the road angle up there with Moo's guess, but Lenley, he's actually on the right road.
Yeah, Lenley is going to be on the right road, but Moo will be closer. 88 points of damage.
Solid work.
Yeah, solid stuff. We go to round 3 now. Nothing to go off of on this one in terms of any signs, architecture. We got a rural one.
Wow, yeah, not easy to know for sure what's going on. Moo thinks it's by Thunder Bay, Ontario.
I like it. My guess would have been somewhere in Canada, but it's a difficult one for sure.
Yeah.
Lenley debating. Look at him on the cam. He's done.
I felt that.
He just debated all of Canada all at once, and it feels lost. I feel you, Lenley. This is a hard one. But I do believe in you. You're sitting in this chair for a reason. You're locked into this game for a reason.
Let's see Lenley defeat the Canadian in Canada. Can he do it? 10 seconds.
Lenley has opted to guess BC while Moo is in Ontario near Thunder Bay. These are really different guesses. 2 times damage. Oh, and he moves it last second. Over toward New Brunswick, kind of Quebec area. Couldn't see exactly where he went. It is BC. He would have been right on it. Wow, Lenley was right on it. Not only was he in BC, he was so close to where it actually was, and last second moved it.
Lenley, sit back up, man. Come on, there we go.
Oh, he sat back up and he's locked back in. It's hard to break the Lenley mental, even on something like that. You see he's already just back and focused, so he's got this. Round 4 now.
We are in the US this time, somewhere southwest. Feeling New Mexico-ish, Utah, maybe. He's looking at Idaho.
Idaho. I don't hate that either, but my brain first kind of went to where you were thinking. Four Corners hedge could actually work here.
Yeah, I like that. Moo's in South Utah. That's pretty good. Yeah, Idaho can sometimes look deceptively dry and southwestish in certain areas. Oregon too. Lenley's there.
Oh, Lenley's over in Oregon now. Are we gonna see another big damage round on the US? It's been happening a lot today. Neither player's too close, but Moo is gonna be closer. It's in Nevada, California border actually right there.
Wow. Moo keeping up the flawless.
Yeah. Extending that flawless into round 5 now. Looks like we're in South Africa.
Yeah, should be. Kind of felt northeast somewhere possibly, but I'll let these guys do the region guessing. Okay. Moo's up there.
Yeah, Lenley. Following nearby too, near Pretoria. They're both just near Pretoria. And Moo.
Nice.
Leave it closer again. Keeping that flawless up as we go into round 6. Very impressive stuff from Moo so far. I mean, Lenley just on that one round could have really dealt some damage. But that last second move in Canada.
Yeah.
That's going to be what he looks back on. Depending on if he doesn't win this game, that's definitely the one he's going to look back on and think, wow, would have changed the tides. But we'll see what he can do here. It's far from over. Only still in the green on the health bar and 3.5 times damage. But with Moo making guesses like this, it's so hard.
Oh, wow.
He's actually going to win it. Right there. I mean, what in the world? Lenley looks shocked at that.
Yeah. Moo played out of his mind in that entire match. 2-0's Lenley. And he's just proven he deserves to be in 5th place in the World League right now. Lenley is one of the best players in the league. We know this. So yeah, to lose 2-0 to Moo, great match. He played well. Lenley played really well. But Moo just... what was that, man? Something else.
Yeah. That was crazy. Seeing flawless is always an absolute treat. And Moo happened to do it there. We said that difference in 2% from the win rates on the no move, and it actually ended up going in Moo's favor. He continued to up that percentage, and now his win rate on no move even a little bit higher. We're seeing why right then and there. Really amazing matchup, and yeah, if Lenley had just kept that guess in BC in Canada, it would have been a very different story, so who knows what would have happened. But that is it for that matchup, and we're gonna get now RC versus Yanek. It's time. Guys, everybody lock in and get ready for this one. RC, top of the leaderboard right now. And he's up against Yanek. Let's see how this goes. Talk to me about this match.
Yeah, so I made a note before any of today's matches that right now, Radu has overall, in no moving, the highest win rate. 82.6 before today. Yanek had the lowest no move win rate of 19. So This is a pretty one-sided match towards Radu on paper. But of course, in practice, anything is possible. We'll see if he can force the NPC. We'll see if he can get an upset 2-0 win. But yeah, Radu, we know he's so hard to beat. You can see it in the stats.
Yeah.
We're about to see him in action.
We are about to see him in action. I mean, really, anything is possible. Just last week, we had a match going in where Swan Gambit, who was last on the leaderboard, played RC, who was first, and I said, wow, this is a first last place. And then Swan, in last place, beat RC. So anything is possible. Yanek, now gonna try and do the same. Let's see if he can. RC Yanek, round one, moving. Here we go.
Got some sort of park sign.
Norman Beach Car Park. I think in New Zealand here from Yanek. He's far north on the Northern Island. Well, RC is actually in Victoria, Australia.
I think he found the park.
Yeah, I think he did. My brain first thought Australia too, and I saw Yanek zoom into New Zealand. But I think RC might have just found it. So this is actually going to be massive damage on a round one. Timer fully runs out. And RC. Oh no, look at Yanek in the camera. That's 4,100 points of damage on round one.
Yeah, not the way you want to start. Yanek, he doesn't seem too phased though. He's hyping himself back up. Going to round two in France.
Wow, I mean, if that was even on this round, the multis might have made that it right then and there, but
yeah, almost.
Yanek, almost, but Yanek does stay alive.
Got 5 seconds to get a good French guess in.
RC. I mean, RC. Guys, we saw how amazingly Blinky has played today, and I would like to remind everybody that in the World League, RC 2-0'd Blinky. So if that says anything at all, I mean, RC is just... He had a little bit of a blunder last weekend, but I don't think it's super indicative of how amazing he is. We're seeing it right here, right now. Round three, both in Kano in Nigeria. RC a little bit closer once again, but Yanek is jamming on the cam.
He really is. Having a party over there.
Good for him.
Yeah. It's really interesting to see how every player keeps their mental, keeps their focus on the cameras. Here we go with round four. Sweden.
You're gonna be a Sweden.
Yanek has a sign. He's hiding it with the map. I think he has road numbers. Yeah. Okay.
They're both on that same sign now, actually. But will that be findable? Wait, RC's just locked in a town. He might have done that by lining up the roads. Yep, you got the 92 and the 353 right there on RC's screen. He's gonna be in the town. Has Yanek found it, though? I think it was looking like he's in a different town. So this could be RC once again. It is. Yanek is close. He's only 43 kilometers away, but RC's getting the 4999. But Yanek is just jamming still. God,
I wonder what he's
to see
listening
it.
to. Yeah.
Yeah, what is he listening to? Well, you know, maybe we'll try and ask him later.
Yeah. Gotta find out.
I'd love to know. But round five now, we're in Greece. And RC with a quick guess.
Sort of West Greece, Yanek. Okay. They're pretty close to each other.
Yeah, they are pretty close. RC, a little bit closer though. Even still, I mean, this is just unreal. Yanek is jamming! I love it! We love to talk about Finbarr jamming and everything, but Yanek is just having the time of his life here. I don't think that's all you can do against a player like RC, you know? You're up against one of the best in the world. You gotta just at least have some fun.
Yeah.
I love the attitude.
Absolutely right.
Yanek quickly locking in Mato Grosso do Sul, I think because he sees that area code there, but RC does see it too. Go Campo Grande from both of them. Yeah, they're on top of each other in Campo Grande. It is going to be farther south. And Yanek is going to deal his first points of damage there.
At the very least, avoiding the flawless. We'll see if he can turn it around here with the Maltese, but Radu has been pretty dominant so far. Yeah. Nigeria, round 7. Yeah, I think Yanek has the road here, this big divided highway going east-west in Nigeria.
Yeah, makes sense. We'll see if RC follows suit on the same road. Getting his guess in. 2 seconds left. Oh. A second move, but Yanek is on it! And he basically no-moved that. That's a 4.995 from Yanek. What in the world? That's the comeback he needs, and he continues to jam on. At least the comeback for the mental, I should say. Still down by quite a few points here. But he's quick, locks in Northern Territory, Australia. RC's gonna know it too and follow suit.
Yeah, really, really distinct part of Australia with these trees. Really dark bark. So they both know. Radu's just trying to line up the road now.
RC did it. He does line up the road. With that, he's gonna take the moving game on round 8. We're gonna get no move.
Yeah, Radu's hard to beat there. As you said, Bloom, Yanek is just jamming out. He's just having fun. Can he do anything here in the no move?
Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. As you said earlier, though, RC with the highest no move win rate.
Yeah.
Hard to go against.
It really is. Starting in Kenya.
Yanek has placed a pin down. RC will know it's Kenya too, but we'll see who can be closer.
Kind of an interesting landscape here.
Yeah, it is a little, yeah. Both players kind of in the western-ish area though, so...
Yeah, I think Yanek was looking at Nairobi for a bit, now he's back west, and it is.
It is just Nairobi.
Should have stayed, Yanek. But he'll still get some points.
He will. And this has been mentioned many times while casting before, but Yanek, you see him, he's like much lower on the leaderboard, RC in first. But really, these are 2 players in the top 40 in the world. You see Yanek, he's made some great guesses as well, like that Nigeria one. Anything could be possible. He's keeping the mental up, he's focused, and he does have a flawless right now in round 2. I know it's only been 1 round, but he's winning the first. Let's see if he can keep some momentum in this game.
Yeah, they're looking in really similar areas lining up the road. I like the South Australia region guess. See which one of them has the better one, though. Radu's still lining it up.
Yeah, he's using the time. It's just gonna be farther east. But Yanek will extend that lead, bringing the RC down to 4,700 health. Round 3. Yanek locking in quick.
Quick French send. It is France. We have French bulls in road.
Yeah.
RC's gonna know as well, of course. 5 seconds.
He's playing fast in this no-move game overall. It might be the way he can do it. RC will be a little bit closer, but just 2 pretty similar central guesses. 400 points of damage to Yanek's health, but he keeps his lead. We go to round 4. Looks like we're back in Kenya.
Yeah, seems to be the case. Got that snorkel peeking out from the blur of the car there. Famous Kenya snorkel. Again, it definitely... Yeah, it definitely feels more west again, I would say. Yanek, he is over there.
Yeah, Yanek really far west, and RC's just north of Nairobi. Yanek is now north of Nairobi too. And it is just there in that little area. Makes sense.
It does indeed. Good job from both of them.
98. Yeah, really nice stuff. Gonna take us on to round 5. 3 times damage now. Multis are getting intense. It's getting interesting. Yanek's holding a pretty good lead here. And he's guessing Mexico. Got a pin in, but hasn't locked it in. RC had to open the map.
Yeah, this is a bit
of
a tough one. Wait, yeah.
I don't know. Is it Mexico?
I won't lie, that wasn't my first thought, but it's hard to say.
Oh, but look at that pull.
Yeah.
Colombia here from RC. You can get octagonal pulls sometimes in Colombia, so I feel like I might like that more. But it's hard to tell. We do have Colombia from RC, and Yanek is in Mexico right now. These are 2 opposing countries. This will be really big points with 3 times damage.
Yeah.
I do like RC's guess, though, quite a bit. Yanek kind of considering Colombia. You see right there, but he's just still jamming out. He's going to go Tabasco, Mexico, and RC's sticking with east of the Andes, Colombia. Huge difference here, and it is going to be Colombia. It's going to be South Colombia. With that and the multis, RC will actually take the entire matchup 2-0 right then and there.
Yeah, the Colombia guess, quite nice there. I see Yanek's vision with Mexico. But that one mistake with the multis, that'll do you in. Radu, he definitely seemed a little bit on the edge of his seat there. You saw him breathe a sigh of relief, and that was right. But the 2-0, Radu is Radu. Makes it happen.
Yeah, he makes it happen in the end. I mean, he's played so impressively throughout this entire World League, and we got to see it a bit more right here, right now. Yanek, though, did play very well up until that last round. Bit of a blunder, but a hard round nonetheless. But guys, let's take a look at what happened during this slot off the stream. Looks like MK got a 2-0 over Swan Gambit, and Clement got a 2-1 over Kent. That's some nice stuff. And next up later today, we're going to get Trickster MK on the main screen, and we're going to get Moo versus Captain as well. Any thoughts? Or I guess we'll take a look at the standings too here. Blinky. MK's moved up now to 3rd there. But he has played 26 matches. That's more than both Blinky and RC. Anything else you're looking at here, CG?
Yeah, I see Radu. Radu got his lead back, 65 over Blinky's 61. Yeah, other than that, I don't think we've seen too much change.
Yeah, not too much has changed today, but yeah, lovely to look at all that stuff and kind of see where we're at right before this last slot of the day. Yeah. We are going to get a little a break here. It's going to be a longer one as those matches were a bit faster. But when we do come back, it's going to be MK versus Trickster. These 2 players are both so amazingly talented. It's going to be a treat to see. Any thoughts there? Because we do have a little bit of time if you want to say anything about this match before the break.
Yeah, in my notes I think this one's pretty hard to predict in my opinion. I think like MK, he's just, I mean, these players have 2 sort of different play styles, knowledge bases. MK, we know, is really fast. We've seen that today. Trickster, in my experience, he just has really specific knowledge of just random things. Like, he's played on my streams before, and he just sometimes 5Ks things out of absolutely nowhere. And when other players are in the wrong country, so it's kind of interesting. We'll see that kind of play style mesh together here. We'll see who comes out on top. But yeah, I think it's hard to predict in that sense for me.
It's going to be a really fun one, guys. You do not want to miss it. Make sure you stay tuned. We're going to be back in about 10 minutes bringing you this amazing match. Go get a snack, take a little break, and we'll see you after the break.
Dear fans of GeoGuessr, it's time for us to explore the world. Come and support your favorite players as they fight it out in the virtual boxing ring. The prize? A ticket to the World Cup. This year's major locations are Japan, inside the iconic Tokyo Tower. United States at DreamHack Dallas, one of the largest gaming festivals in the world. And finally, Sweden at the newest gaming festival, Glitched, in Jönköping. Go to geoguessr.com/World Cup for more information. We will see you there.
I got a chance to see Blinky lift the trophy after that insane grand final. With 2025 right around the corner, I have an idea.
GeoGuessr 2025 World Cup. Denmark. Let me show you what Copenhagen has to offer. We have historic buildings. World-class dining. We got the best beer in the world. Presumably, I welcome you to Copenhagen and the KB Hall, the venue of the 2025 GeoGuessr World Cup Finals.
Welcome back, everybody, to the GeoGuessr World League. I'm your host, Bloom, joined by Chicago geographer here, walking you through the games today. It's been an insane day, and there's one more slot left to go, and we're going to be starting with MK versus TriOr. It's going to be a great time. But guys, again, this World League, we're all leading up to the World Cup. It's so exciting. These players are trying to gain these points toward their world ranking to see how far they can make it. And these are two players who have been sitting near the top and doing very well and showing why they are sitting where they are. It's MK and TriOr, really, really talented players. So I'm quite excited to see how this match ends up going with them. Any thoughts as we head in, CG?
Yeah, as I said right before the break, this is such a hard match to predict. As you said, Bloom, they're like right at the top. TriOr's just outside of the top 12 right now, I believe. So yeah, this is going to be an amazing match to see. His stats look pretty good. I think TriOr, as I said, he's got this really unique knowledge about him. Like, he just knows random things. He's so good at that kind of round. So if you get those random rule drops, expect to see TriOr make some good guesses. MK, of course, he's going to be his classic fast-paced clicking, going right away. MK, his stats look better on paper there, as we see. In action, though, that's what counts. And we're going to see a great match right now.
Yeah, I really think we are. I would love to take it to NMPZ with these two players. I think that's where we'd really get to see where these two players shine. But yeah, as you can see right there, they do actually have the same amount of matches played, but MK, 60 points, TriOr, 42. But yeah, right outside of that top 12, that's where you really want to be, at least by the end of all the majors, if you want to guarantee your spot in the World Cup. But we still got many weeks of the World League left to go, so we're going to get these two players off to the race to see if TriOr can move up in the leaderboard a little bit right here, right now. We will see.
First round starts us out in Peru. This round looks familiar. This might be very close to one we had before in the World League. Is that just me?
What do you think?
I don't know.
It's possible. A lot of Peru can look quite similar, but no, TriOr is going to be right there on it. That's a really impressive start for TriOr, but MK so close as well.
TriOr looks locked in. Great guess to start. On to round two. Who do we have? Oh no. I won't say what I was thinking.
Okay. I think this is a Colombia. Yeah,
Yes.
It should be. There's a yellow player right there, too.
Yeah.
I feel like this might be a little farther south than MK is guessing, but, you know, he's the pro. We'll see what happens here. TriOr, get to open the map. Now he's following suit, coming near Medellin, Bogota area. It is farther south. Put me in, coach.
Get this Bloom guy in the World League.
I was
Nice
pro
call.
once, guys. Yeah. But it's been a while. Now I like casting. Let them do the work. Let them pop off. Round three. We're going to be in South Africa.
Interesting one. There's some sort of dam to the south along this river. Probably by a reservoir. Yeah, look, TriOr's lining up lakes, so is MK.
Yeah, see if they can find anything. TriOr's actually opting to move, and again, we've seen this many times before for an MK. He plays moving like no move, pretty much most of the time. And when he does move, he'll just kind of move around in his immediate spawn area. He doesn't usually move very far. But TriOr did try moving as far as he could. Didn't find anything and said, okay, reset into the spawn point. And now he's just going to line up a road and see if maybe he can find something in the 10 seconds he has left.
Yeah, well, honestly, I'm not sure who has the better region guess. Bit of a tough one. Let's see.
It is going to be TriOr. TriOr's going to extend that lead, keep a flawless going. 2,400 points of damage. MK almost on only half health here.
It's a really good start for TriOr. This is the way he wants it to be going, obviously. He's got to keep up that pressure. And again, another South Africa.
We're so back. We're so back, CG.
We are so back.
This time it's much more green, which limits the areas you can be in South Africa.
Probably a pretty different part of the country. TriOr has some sign there. Didn't seem too good.
Yeah, really not too much information yet. Neither player found anything too helpful, and we're more than halfway through the round. Approaching only 20 seconds left.
Yeah, MK is really taking his time here.
Yeah, I'm surprised MK hasn't just insta-guessed. Honestly. He's taking it slow against Trickter. Let's see.
They're on other sides of Eswatini.
Oh, yeah, they are.
Ooh.
Oh, is
Wait.
Trickter hedging Eswatini? He is!
Oh, wow.
The Eswatini hedge. 1,000 points of damage. He knows it can't be Eswatini there, Gen 4, but he can't decide where to go in South Africa near Eswatini. He guesses just in Eswatini as a hedge.
For those watching at home who don't know, that's what we like to call an aiming. Going
True.
wrong country, but getting the closer guess.
Bowling and aiming. One of the GeoGuessr pros in this World League. Notorious for doing that. Round 5 now. Trickter still flawlessing. And he's gonna continue it. He's gonna be slightly closer there up in North Russia. That's 300 points down.
Nice and
Actually-
straightforward one.
Fun fact, I'm hosting my first ever tournament Saturday the 22nd at 3 p.m. Pacific. Both of these
Ooh.
players are competing.
Very nice. You
10
guys don't want
second
to miss that.
NMPZ. It's gonna be fun. Now we're on round 6 here. And Trickter
I'm not sure if
walks
that's
it in. Does he see it on the sign there?
Yeah, maybe. MK. Oh, I thought he was going to Guat.
Oh, wow. Oh, Trickter did find it. He read
Wow.
that sign, and he gets a 4999 and takes the moving game.
MK could not do anything about that. Flawless by Trickter. And he does not look happy right now.
Flawless.
Wow.
That is crazy. The Trickter flawless. And we go on to no move. I mean, moving is definitely MK's worst mode. We'll see if he can bring it back here in the no move.
Yeah, in this kind of situation where both players are really just limited to this info, they can't move to find something MK doesn't see. This is where he can shine. And Trickter now has to respond in 10 seconds.
I think MK is gonna return back to his roots and hit the fast guesses here.
Oh yeah.
Hopefully that'll turn it around for him, but on this round 1, Trickter is gonna be closer.
Trickter hasn't lost a point of health yet. How long can he keep that up?
We'll see. Round 2 now. We're gonna be in India. MK, very quick guess, far north.
Should have those Punjab poles. I can't really see, but I'm sure that's what that was. Yeah, Trickter
Yeah.
goes.
Looks like it. They're both gonna be right there. Sort of central Punjab. But Trickter, once again, gonna be closer. Still has not taken any damage in this entire matchup.
Trickter. If Trickter just keeps doing what he's doing right now, 2-0 flawless is in the realm of possibility.
It is. Also, MK not looking too happy. I normally see him very composed no matter what's happening, but
Yeah.
can't tell if it's getting to him a little bit. I'm not sure. Round 3, he makes a quick guess.
Omsk area should make sense in Russia with this landscape. Somewhere around there. Trickter.
Okay, he's like north of Novosibirsk. MK is gonna be much closer, and he's finally gonna deal some damage, and a lot of it at that. 2100.
There he goes. MK flips the match around. Now he has the lead. But these Maltese, they make anything possible. Round 4.
2.5 times damage now. We're in Japan. Yeah, MK having that lead now, that's gonna be good for him. Hopefully he can take it. A little 7-Eleven there. Anyone want any snacks? Maybe MK can get us some.
I hope so. I'm hungry.
That's what I'm saying. 30 seconds left now in Japan.
You can see both players looking at all the polls. Polls are really useful in Japan. There's so much information that you can get from them, from transformers, stickers, plates. So many regional clues. MK's in the Kansai region.
Trickter finally opens the map and just goes near Tokyo. Well, he's considering going kind of near Osaka like MK, but he does not. Oh, and he should have. Because MK is going to be way closer, dealing 3,000 points of damage.
And just like that, Trickter is now the one in trouble. Round 5.
Round 5. Quick lock once again from MK. Did he put it in NPC?
I think so.
I think he did.
That's fair, man. You know, you got the Lithuania polls, you know.
Yeah, they're
Go
there.
for it, dude.
Just click and go next. Trickter, a little bit closer, but seriously, not by much. And we're gonna go to round 6. Just racking up the multi right there. Is MK even gonna do a full 360 panorama? Okay, he's getting there. We've got like 180 almost. Just almost 180 is what he did. Trickter taking it all in.
Yeah, quite the Norway. We have so many mountains visible.
Yeah, very beautiful location.
It really is.
Both going kind of that southwest coast of Norway. I like it quite a bit. It's gonna be Trickter closer. He stays alive. I mean, Trickter needs that right now. Other way around, he's out. But he's taking us to round 7. MK, 3,800 health now.
Trickter fighting his hardest to get that 2-0. MK, he wants to force NMPZ. North America.
Could be doable right here, right now. We've seen how hard NA can be. This is gonna be US or Canada. It's gonna be US. There's a US flag.
It's... I was thinking Wisconsin... Somewhere kind of Midwest like that, yeah.
I like it.
We have no front plates on the cars, though. So, if that's the case, maybe Michigan. Michigan doesn't require fronts. Or Indiana. That might be an Indiana plate. There.
MK locked in he locked in Chicago. Wow. Downtown U.
Don't know that I like the guess much, but we'll see. We'll see. 5 seconds. Trickter.
Not the best one. He's going South Dakota. But he's on it. Wait, Trickter? Did Trickter just 2-0 MK?
Trickter. Oh my goodness. He looks relieved. Takes a big sip of water.
Wow.
What has happened? What is going on today, Bloom? Actually.
That is today has been unreal. And we have another one to come to. I just like, what has today been? Trickter is 2-0ing MK. What? I mean, I said it earlier, like, this was anyone's game. They're both so high up there. They're both amazing players. They have slightly different play styles, for sure. But Trickter, kind of close to that top 12, really trying to get it in there, and now he might have with that impressive win over MK. That's a 2-0. That's 3 points added to his world ranking. Yeah. Really impressive stuff. Wow. I can't wait to see them play more in my tournaments. It's gonna be lit. Anyways, I'm just excited about it. But what a fun match to see. What a good time. And it's not our last for the day. We have even one more to end it out, and it's going to be a banger. It's going to be Moo versus Captain. Once again, this is now 2 players in our top 10 who have been very securely holding the top 10, I should say. It hasn't been a casual, like, hopping in and out. No, these 2 players have been in the top 10 consistently, basically since the beginning, and both surprising us, especially players like Captain. So I really think this is going to be a fun final one to end the day, and if I'm not mistaken, we're going to get an interview with the winner of this match afterwards, too. So, exciting stuff, CG.
Yeah, it really is. I made a note to myself for this one. I believe of the matches we've seen on this stream today, this is the first one where both players have not been in a World Cup yet. So they're facing off against each other. Gonna be exciting. As you said, they're like at the top of the board. They've really made names for themselves here. This is a pretty critical match for them. Make a statement, and we'll see who comes out on top.
Yeah, gonna be a good time. Let's get straight into it by looking at their stats. As always, Moo, 63% win rate, so impressive. Not 34-second average guess time. Impressive stats, very just solid, nothing to stand out, but really good. And then Captain right there, that's similar stats, but a much higher precision rate, 60%. 180 guesses at above 4.5k. Looking at those stats up against each other, you can see it's quite close. Captains are technically a little bit higher, but I think Moo might be higher in the world ranking because he's played more matches overall. So, Captain has actually gone down because he's only played 20 matches. But yeah, he's finally back to playing some matches, so I'm sure he'll shoot right back up. 20 matches and sitting that high is really impressive. So, we're going to get straight on in. It's going to be Moo versus Captain on moving.
We're starting in the US. And a nice sign there for Captain and Moo.
Yeah, both players got it.
Yeah, Eli, Nevada on Captain's screen.
Moo's already lining something up confidently, and he's locking it in, too.
I think that looks pretty good. Surely he had the sign, he had the distances, he knows.
I think he knows. What a way to start. I mean, Captain's kind of right there, too. Yep, Captain's going to be right there. Last second. We're going to start off with the double 5K. I mean, we're hyping these players up so much, and of course, they deliver us a 10K to start.
Love to see that. I mean, there's literally no better way to start a match than both players 5K'ing. So, amazing.
Maybe for content's sake, both players getting a 0, but...
Yeah, no, true, that's fair.
For being impressive, easily that.
Oh, yeah.
Round 2. Players are in on Turkey, both thinking south.
Okay. Oh yeah, Mersin, it says on the sign, that's the city south.
Yeah.
So, nicely done.
Both right there again in the correct city. That's awesome to see.
Yeah, super impressive start here.
8.
Maybe a good match. We can tell.
8 points of damage so far. We're on round 3.
Now, I might have misread that. That looked like a bilingual street sign at the start. This might be New Brunswick, French and English signage together. It's pretty common there.
Yep. Captain's locking New Brunswick and Moo follows suit.
There we go.
Be a little farther north though, but shouldn't be too many points of damage. 70.
Yeah, this has been clean, quick gameplay from both players. Great stuff.
Round 4 now, 2.5 times damage. And we're in Kenya. Shouldn't see too many points on this one as well. Gonna continue to kind of chip things away, increase the multiplier.
And Moo got some sort of sign there and he started looking for something. Yeah, Captain, what is that? Mooing? Interesting. Oh, yeah. I think he found it.
Oh, did he just find it? Yeah, he did. Oh, Moo has it right there too. He has the town name, but I don't know if he'll be able to find it. He doesn't have a lot of time here. Yeah, I don't think he will. The timer's gonna run out. Captain's gonna be on it here. Yeah, he is. That's a 4984, 4.7 kilometers away. Exactly 1,000 points of damage, and Captain now has a pretty good lead as we go into round 5.
Home turf for Moo. Back in Canada.
Yeah, back in Canada. They are both there, though. Very similar areas. Moo's already trying to line up a specific road, and he's locking it in, too. Captain needs to follow suit. He's on the road, too.
Yeah.
He's on the same road.
I think that's the road. I mean, I trust both of them on this, so let's see if they've got it.
We'll see. Both there on the same road. Yep, they're right, but it's just a little farther northeast. So impressive.
Amazing work. You could see just how quickly Moo lined it up. He recognized the coverage, and it was just a matter of, can I 5k this now? I know the road. Really amazing.
Really amazing stuff. And we're on round 6 now. 3.5 times damage. The multi is getting serious. Players both off. Looking as much as they can. We should be in Germany, and Moo actually has a sign, too.
Yeah, we passed a sign for the border. So we're... I guess, yeah, right on the edge of Czechia here.
Whoa, Moo might have just found it right there.
Oh.
I like where he is. Oh, but Captain's there too, and maybe even more specific of a guess than Moo is. Nope, Moo's is closer, but they're both right there on it. This is such an impressive game. 4999 and 4995.
Yeah, fantastic. Again, both of them making use of the signage and just... This has been an amazing moving game. It really has been.
Yeah. Really nice stuff. And we're on round 7. We're in Brazil, and both go Rio Grande do Sul instantly. They're basically on top of each other.
Like the region guess a lot. 3 seconds.
Yeah, wow, they're just so close. What did they see?
These guys
Almost
are on
nothing.
top of their game right now.
Yeah, really impressive stuff. Going to round 8, we're already approaching our round limit. And both players have so much health left.
Yeah, actually,
1.5
you're
times
right.
damage.
Wow.
Yeah,
This is,
we have only 3 rounds left, including this one.
This is insane. India could easily shake things up, though. Massive country, 4.5x times
Definitely
multiplier.
possible. They are pretty close to each other, though, if I'm not mistaken. I think Moo has some... Yeah, I think he has a town name on that sign there, and he made a confident guess, so he might have it. But Captain is an Odisha, too. Wow.
Moo.
Moo with the 4997 and the 4 times multi. Captain's now on 1800 health, almost 1900. But what in the world?
Round 9. Not much chance left for Captain here.
That was it. That was it right there. Yeah, France it is now. Big country, definitely big enough where Moo could win. Captain can't on it, though. But he could even it out a little bit. We'll see. You're going to need a really nice guess here. Moo's opting to just sort of make a guess based off what he's seeing instead of looking for more information. I wonder if that sign has a region or something on it. It's hard for us to read. But we'll see. Captain has a restaurant sign, and that's about it. The pressure's on for him, though. 5 seconds left. That's all you got. Gotta place a pin, Captain. He does. They're not too close to each other, so we can see some points, but we won't see game. Wait, but Moo's on it!
Moo!
Moo with the 4995! He does take the game!
From that one sign, Moo gets it. It's so impressive. Wow, 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 wow.
Unbelievable. Moo just played out of his mind. I think that's one of the best performances we've seen from Moo so far in the World League.
Yeah, that was really impressive work. I mean, to Captain's defense, though, he played so well, too, but, I mean,
yeah.
The late multi, huge guesses from Moo there. We go to no moving now, in South Africa.
We're there. South Africa, both players kind of close by each other. Near Cape Town, kind of east of it. Makes sense with these mountains here that we can see.
Mm-hmm.
But we've reset a bit. Both players at full health. Round 1. No moving now. 1360 panorama. That's what we get. Just about 20 seconds left here. Moo thinking George, and he locks it in.
Yeah, this general sort of south and west area, these really big mountains you get down here. Yep.
Yeah.
Captain, that little bit closer. Here's round 2.
Yeah, round 2. We get into it. We have a Northern Italy zoom from Captain, but not a plonk yet.
Yeah, I like the idea. It reminds me I was gonna say farther east in the north, but yeah, I'm not too sure.
Yeah, we'll see. Captain's pretty central north, Moo farther west. Yeah, they're trying to gain whatever information they can, looking around at anything, but there's only just some distant houses. They don't tell you much.
Yeah.
Moo now just near Verona.
Right at the
Captain
edge of
near Milan.
mountains.
It's gonna be Captain! That's such an amazing guess! Wow, with almost nothing. Takes us to round 3. Moo on 5,000 health now. We're back in Japan. Moo is one of the best players in Japan in the game. He knows Japan so well.
Yeah, I experienced that firsthand in my match against him at the Americas Finals last year. He is scary to play against in Japan. We'll see what Captain can do here. Again, both of them checking the polls, taking in anything they can get from the Transformers, the stickers on them.
Yeah, they both are in pretty similar regions, though.
Yeah, they are.
Near Nagoya. So we might not see too much damage here. But can Captain hold the flawless? Moo is gonna be right on it. That is such a great guess from Moo. That Japan prowess. But Captain, very good guess as well.
Yeah, he did well there. But Moo, that's what we're talking about. He's so scary in Japan. And there you go right there. Round 4.
Ooh, this is a hard one.
Yeah.
Rural Europe. Possibly Czechia here from Captain. Moo yet to open the map.
I like the Czech guess. Fits the landscape, fits the road.
Moo locks it in.
Okay.
Captain's Plonk is there too, but much more central. Moo thinking western. It's just going to be pretty central. Captain is going to be a little bit closer. Chip some more damage away at Moo's health bar. We're going to move on to round 5. We're going to be in Malaysia or Indonesia here. I like Sabah.
Yeah, it should be Malaysia, I think.
Yeah, I think so too. And I like Sabah a lot, actually.
Yeah.
So we'll see if Moo follows suit. Captain's guess is there right now. Borneo Island, Malaysia. But Moo's really taking it all in.
Yeah,
He can find anything.
An intense landscape analysis from Moo, but Captain is done. He's locked in. Moo will respond with. He still hasn't zoomed in. Here he goes.
Oh, he's going mainland Malaysia. Wait, this could be huge points. Oh, he's considering it. Is he going to switch to Sabah? No, he's not. The timer's going to run out when he's on mainland. And Captain's on top of it. 12 kilometers away with 3 times damage. Wins him the game. We're going to get NMPZ.
Oh, I felt that in my soul when he didn't switch. He was so close. Captain forcing NPZ. This has been a crazy match again. Par for the course today. Today's been nuts.
Absolutely unreal day of matches, and we're ending with this too, which is also absolutely crazy. NMPZ chat, everybody lock in. This is the last match of the day, the last game of the day, and it's NMPZ, no moving, panning, or zooming. This is one still singular image. That's all they get. That's our tiebreaker. Captain quickly goes Greece. Moo to follow, a little farther north.
Larissa Hedge, and it is just Athens.
Wow.
My goodness.
Captain! He's just on it. These two are mind-blowing. Round 2, Iceland. Quick zooms from both players.
Nice new Iceland coverage that we got recently. Always beautiful.
Yes. Lovely. We got the Iceland Gen 4 now, finally. Can see it in all of its glory. Yeah, it seems like we can see water south there. So it makes sense they're going pretty coastal.
True.
Timer runs out, and Moo is gonna be so close. It's a back and forth. Both players dealt a little blow after getting a very impressive guess, and we're gonna go to round 3, NMPZ.
I think those first 2 rounds really set the tone for the NMPZ. These players are not messing around. They know what's at stake. Round 3 in the United Kingdom.
Moo thinking south and locking it in south as well. Captain placing a pin in Wales here.
5 seconds. Is he gonna stay there?
Looks like it is. He is, yeah. Kind of Wales, England border, central. Wow, it's gonna be far south. Moo
Eastbourne.
is gonna be closer, yeah. Eastbourne. Some decent points. Moo has a little lead now. We're gonna go to round 4, but it's a very close game. Pretty location for round 4. Very beautiful. But a hard one.
Yeah, this is not very clear. Who thinks it's Argentina? Yeah, I can see it.
I can see it too. Captain looks like he's really taking his time, taking it in. He looks very calm, but he doesn't look confident.
Yeah, it's the contrast right now. Moo is frantically panning around. Captain is he's just looking.
Wow, and the pressure's on too. Moo actually locked it in. Captain doesn't look confident at all here. 5 seconds left. Open the map up. He's gonna go Argentina too. Northern Argentina as well. Salta province. And they're locked in. Wow. Captain looks relieved. 12 points of damage. This game is so close to even now. We're gonna go round 5.
Yeah, that was definitely not an easy round. They both made it out unscathed. 3 times damage now.
We're gonna be in Thailand by the looks of it. Captain zooming in. Both players zooming in.
Yeah, getting Thailand here is one thing. Getting the region guess, NMPZ, especially when the damage is going to be so potentially high. What will they do? I feel like it's more east.
I would
Beyond
agree.
that, yeah.
Anywhere from sort of like centralish to the whole east area, but definitely not south and north. I can tell you that much.
Yeah. Like Moo moved pretty far southeast now.
Ah,
Okay.
whole area makes sense, just not peninsular Thai. But we'll see if they can get close here. Only 5 seconds left, and neither made a confident guess. Yeah, just gonna be near Bangkok. But that is gonna be 2,000 points of damage, and finally, there's a big point differential between our two players.
Really solid pickup for Captain there. Can he finish the job? Round 6. Oh, but it's Japan.
Oh, we're back in Japan, this time on NMPZ, which is definitely not Moo's preferred mode, but he is so good at Japan. We'll see what he can do here.
Yeah, Japan, when you can't zoom in to see the pole stickers, can be a lot harder.
Definitely. Wow, both so close. Captain is a little bit closer. Gonna continue to kind of extend that lead just a bit. 600 points of damage puts Moo on 2,500 health. Captain, double his health right now. Round 7. 4 times damage.
Wow, This is this Generation 2 coverage, it looks like.
Yeah, I
That
think so. Yeah,
is...
that makes it weird. I do like Italy.
Yeah.
Italy definitely has some Gen 2.
Yeah, can be.
This looks hard. This looks hard.
Definitely not a typical round.
Yeah. Captain's zoomed in on a similar area. Moo's actually locking in Italy. And Captain's just kind of got Europe on the map. Nope, he's going to look over toward Romania. No, he's going to go Italy. He's going back and forth. It's hard to read him. But his guess is in Italy right now. So if he keeps it there, they're going to be right on top of each other. He does. The timer runs out. and we actually shouldn't see too much. Captain going to continue to chip away that damage, being a little closer again.
This is it. Just a few more rounds to go. Captain is so close.
We're on round 8 now. There's only 3 possible rounds left, including this one. Captain with so much more health. Moo needs a big comeback. We're in Australia.
Moo's thinking about West. I like that.
West Australia, yeah. We don't know what Captain's thinking yet. Oh, he's thinking North Territories. He's thinking near Alice Springs. Could be, could be.
Yeah, Moo was looking at it just there too, but he's back to West.
Only
Tough
20
call.
seconds left. This is a really important round. It could actually win it for either player with this 4.5 times multiplier right now. If they're this far apart and one of them's on it, it's over.
Ooh, is it gonna be Alice Springs or is it gonna be Moo in West? Oh,
It is gonna be Alice Springs, Captain! The 4980 wins the overall matchup.
Wow, another incredible match. Both players played so well. Absolutely just what you want to be seeing from moving games, from no moving games, and then the NMPZ tiebreaker to finish it up. These guys played fantastically. Captain takes the win. The viewers are the real winners. That was a treat.
The viewers are the real winners of the day today. I mean, every single match was so exciting. This was such a good day of games. So many highlights and amazing moments. If anybody's watching right now and missed any of it, I highly recommend going back in the VOD or checking out the highlight series on the GeoGuessr YouTube page, because I'm sure there's going to be a lot there this week. Guys, what an amazing day, and yeah, what an amazing match to end it out. The Moo Captain. Captain takes the 2-1. Crazy stuff. And when Captain is ready, as he was the winner of that match, we'll get a chance to interview him pretty soon. But before that, let's take a look at the whole schedule today and everything that went down. As we just saw, Captain, the 2-1 over Moo, Trickter, the insane 2-0 over MK, and off-screen during this slot, RC got a 2-0 over Sadzu, Kratsooo got a 2-0 over Kent, and Ocean Man got a 2-1 over Pan. Very impressive, especially considering Pan 2-0'd Consus earlier today. CG, looking at this, any thoughts about stuff today? Do you have maybe a favorite match, or just anything you want to talk about?
Yeah, honestly, so many games were so good today. I mean, we keep saying it, but like, my goodness. I mean, the Consus Pan match, I think, has to be the favorite here. Pan, definitely the underdog, getting the 2-0 against Consus, 2023 world champion. That's really something you love to see. Yeah, just so exciting. And, yeah, I mean, that's, yeah. I don't know.
It was insane. It was
crazy.
Absolutely nuts. Considering all those matches are now done for the day, and we had another slot earlier this morning, this is where we're sitting at. This is where the world ranking sits right now. RC with a very big lead right now, 68 points in first place. That's a big jump from Blinky in second with 61. However, RC, you can see right there, has played 27 matches. Blinky sitting at 24. But MK with also exactly 27 matches, 60 points. And then, yeah, Trickter now up in 9th place. I remember just earlier today we were talking about, oh, he's right on the edge of being in that top 12. Now he's pretty securely in there. 9th place. Any thoughts here for you as well?
Yeah, really good to see, as you said, Trickter getting up into the top 12. Captain is back now. He's in 11th. He was in there before. He'd fallen down a little bit, but after today's amazing performance, he is back there. Kratsoo's moved up to 14th.
Yeah.
As well. He's making it a run for the top 12. Pan is in 26th now. So yeah, it's nice to see players working their way up.
Yeah, definitely some nice jump ups. It's always lovely to see the table moving around, especially as we're getting much farther into the World League. But guys, with all of that said, we're ready for a little Captain interview, so let's take a chance to chat with him. What's going on, Captain? How are you? We've never spoken before, but it's lovely to meet you.
Yeah, it's nice to meet you guys. I'm doing good.
Good. Happy to hear. Man, talk to us about that match you just played. That was a really exciting one.
Well, yeah, I think the moving was really close, and then I got kind of outscanned. He found the places and I didn't, and so he deserved to win that. But then I think it went pretty well the last two games.
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
Any like standout rounds that come to mind in that game for you?
I've already forgotten half the rounds, but
That's fair.
the last round was pretty good, I guess. I got the vibes there for Alice Springs vegetation.
Yeah, that definitely was a really impressive way to end it. Such a great guess to end it all out. CG, you got any questions?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious about your like NMPZ strategy. We saw, I forget which round it was, but there was one round where Moo was like panning around a lot looking for stuff, and you were just locked in looking at the image. So I'm curious, like your NMPZ strategy, like what's going through your mind on NMPZ rounds?
Well, I try to be like quite systematic, I guess, because the art round I was really unsure, so I just went through all the alternatives in my head and tried to exclude all of them. And
Makes
try
sense.
not to get too nervous when I know I might be wrong.
Yeah, makes sense. That's exactly the round CG was talking about. Moo was kind of like, okay, I think this is Argentina, and you could see him looking around the map a bunch, and you were very calm, just looking into the screen, and last second locked it in, and it was really impressive. But I have one last little general question. It's just, you came in here as a bit of an unknown quantity. People didn't know a lot about you, they weren't ready, and you have been dominating. And I just want to know how you feel about that and how you feel going forward.
Yeah, I didn't really expect to do this well either, but I've been grinding a lot lately, so I'm of course very happy to be doing well, and yeah.
Well, amazing, man. Thank you so much for taking a chance to talk with us really quick. We really appreciate it, and best of luck going forward, dude.
Thank you.
What a guy. What a guy. Great to talk to Captain. I had never had a chance to chat with him before, so that is really nice. But guys, that's it. That's week 13. We're done. Wrapped up. CG, closing thoughts. Talk to me.
Yeah, as I've said, as you've said so many times, today was nuts. We knew the matchups today were ridiculously good. We got what we wanted to see. Yeah, I just had a great time today. I hope everyone at home watching did too. Guys, just not many more weeks. How many weeks left, Bloom? 8 weeks of World League stuff, so
Yeah.
getting closer to the end here, and
we're getting there, like 7, yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're getting there, and it's been exciting, and it'll continue to be exciting, and it's all leading up to the majors. Really quickly, we'll talk about those. Guys, they're announced, they're ready to go. It's going to be so fun. They're going to be LANs, and they're going to be insane. The APAC Major in Tokyo, in the Tokyo Tower in the Red Room, going to be nuts. America's Major, we're joining DreamHack, and we're going to be in Dallas, May 23rd through 25th. And then the EMEA Major will be in June. That'll be in Jönköping at the Glitched Esports Festival. They're going to be insane, guys. Grab some tickets, and then grab some tickets to the World Cup. It's all leading up to that. That's going to be August 29th and 30th in Copenhagen, Denmark, and those tickets are available. Many different ticket options, depending on what you want to come see. We'd love to see you there. Come, do join us. And guys, subscriptions on Twitch. We've said it before. I saw many of you subscribing today. Those subscriptions are going directly to the prize pool in the GeoGuessr World Cup. And if you sub on Twitch, every single week, one sub will win a free GeoGuessr goodie bag. So get a sub in if you want a chance to join that raffle, and also just to support these players and make that prize pool even bigger. They give you so much amazing content every week, and I just love that we get to cast them, but they're the ones playing, they're the ones doing the hard work, they're the ones grinding. So if you do want to support them, that is one way you can, by adding to that overall prize pool at the end. But guys, that's it from us today. That's the end of week 13. Said and done, guys. It's been a lovely time. If you want to, check out Chicago Geographer on Twitch and YouTube. Absolute legend, amazing content. I'm on Twitch sometimes if you'd like, Project Bloom. Guys, it's been so fun having you here with us. We appreciate you all. And with that said, guys, we'll see you next week. I've been Bloom, and as always, peace.
Dear fans of GeoGuessr, it's time for us to explore the world. Come and support your favorite players as they fight it out in the virtual boxing ring. The prize? A ticket to the World Cup. This year's major locations are Japan, inside the iconic Tokyo Tower. United States at DreamHack Dallas, one of the largest gaming festivals in the world. And finally, Sweden at the newest gaming festival, Glitched, in Jönköping. Go to geoguessr.com/World Cup for more information. We will see you there.
I got a chance to see Blinky lift the trophy after that insane grand final. With 2025 right around the corner, I have an idea.
GeoGuessr 2025 World Cup. Denmark. Let me show you what Copenhagen has to offer. We have historic buildings. World-class dining. We got the best beer in the world. Presumably. I welcome you to Copenhagen and the KB Hall, the venue of the 2025 GeoGuessr World Cup Finals.